The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
That was incredible. I have a quick question about it.
Okay.
You know, Full House is in San Francisco. Where does a Full House of jorruns take place? You know, San Francisco is very, you know, gay friendly. Where's the genie fucker city?
So you got to look at what city has the most genie related schools and businesses. You know, like if their mascot is the Sultans, and then they have a couple of carpet genie businesses or like a maid genie business, then you're going to want to go with them. Guys, welcome back to Avoid This Lorne Content at All Costs, Part 2. If you were here for Part 1, we are going through the What the Fuck Is This live stream, 0 viewers. I've got, what is your channel? Are you still just Ilrig, or are you also I Get Hard for Predators, or what is it called?
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
I think your new channel.
Say it again. I need clear audio. Say it again, Wes. Slow down.
I completely forgot what I said. And Cornville Three-Way, are you there?
I'm here.
All right. Thanks for joining us late, even though we started late for you, but that's fine.
I had things to do.
Oh, okay.
You should be happy that I got here at all.
Oh, wow. Wow. Why don't you set us up, Yo? You know where we left off.
I have no idea where we left off. I don't know. Are you fucking kidding me?
All right, Cornville 3, go ahead and hit us with that recap.
All right. So in the first segment, we listened to jorrun for about 45 minutes.
That's
say true. Absolutely nothing. In a Lorne stream, we heard no Lorne content. So it has been basically par for the course on every jorrun stream. So, and I think where we left off was, actually I can't remember, but it really doesn't matter.
That was perfect.
Thank
you don't have to listen to any of the beginning after you heard that brilliant recap. And then of course, Ilrig, he's been working all week. He created a little intro for the three of us. I don't know if you heard it yet, Cornville Three-Way.
I have not. No, I'm excited.
It's decent. It's not his best work.
It's time for Eel, Wes, and C3W. Pulling up for fun in a blue VW. It's time to stream and you just may laugh at the crazy antics, goofs, and gaffs. Team Virgin, hell yeah. 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 Team Virgin, hell yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
You know, I didn't work hard.
Yeah.
I didn't work hard making that, but I did get hard making it. So. Yeah, what's the difference?
when I heard Eel had done this, I had really low expectations, and it came just in above what I was expecting. So well done, Eel.
Well,
right above that bar on the floor. All right, let's get.
I just have to say, I don't think Tammy is Team Virgin.
You don't think so?
No.
What about the gangly one that was dancing like a wounded deer? That reminded me a lot of Lockhart.
Wow, early shots fired.
Well, I'm just saying that's why she never made the Dazzle Dancing tour. There's a reason for that, right? When you're
Lockhart dances like an angel.
Like an angel.
I don't know how angels dance, to be fair. But
Guys, I heard this song, Shivers. I had absolute shivers.
Oh,
so
that's right.
Yeah,
he was talking about
Johnny's
this
right.
fucking,
I haven't heard anything else.
The cover.
The cover by some dude.
A black guy covered an Ozzy Osbourne song. That's what I
Which
do.
is obviously better.
It was Wendell Davis. I don't know who the black guy was, but a black man covered it, and it was very soulful, and it spoke to Jorrun in a way that only the Latino squad had touched him before. So that recaps that.
Well, no one had ever touched him before, because remember Team Virgin. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Team Virgin, hell yeah.
But I do not think he's discussed the size of this guy's penis yet. So
the black guy who sang the Ozzy Osbourne song?
Yeah.
That's probably in the stream that Tiffany told me wasn't good, and just go ahead and read it. There's probably a 10-minute rant in there about the dude's Johnson.
By him, Johnny, but do yourself a big favor. Charles Bradley, it's probably live, changes. There's so much emotion and soul, and I think he's only accompanied by like a guitarist, so it's powerful. If you got any sort of feels, you'll feel something.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, nice to see you, man. Thank you. I'm just bullshitting, telling stories.
No way.
A soul rendition of Iron Man. That would be cool. Okay, so earlier tonight, it's funny, the quarantine is really kind of showing what people are made of, so to speak. Whether they're falling into depression, which is sad. I don't want that to happen to anyone. And they're just eating too much or drinking too much, or if they're really adapting. And I mean, none of us.
What's that?
He's just talking about himself now with the eating and drinking too.
I don't know what you're referring to, because I saw a picture of Jorrun recently. He looked amazing.
He was cultivating mass. He had so much mass.
He's in the mass cultivating. Just wait until he starts sculpting down that marble. Michelangelo's David didn't start off as a sculpted, piece of rock and a god, right? It was just a big slab of marble until it was chiseled away. And that's what Jorrun's doing right now. He's building up his slab of marble with ring dings.
So he's pre-chiseled.
Yeah, he's pre Michelangelo getting his hands on.
So 100% one direction or another. I've certainly gone a little of both. As a YouTuber, I'm 100 miles an hour. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
But I also put on 10 pounds and was drinking too much.
What?
Weight's down a little bit.
Drinking what?
So I go to Providence is not far away. So I go to a great open mic that's been around for like 10 years or more. It's a pretty cool bar, pretty cool looking place, nice people there. It's called Madcap. That's what they call the night. And
so this is one of those times where Jorrun just gave too much information about himself, because after he left the community, and during COVID, they were doing this open mic night he's about to talk about. They moved it to online, and so we found them all. So Jorrun, stop. He would always talk about how secretive he was. He was not secretive. He was always giving people clues.
My secret job that no one gets to know about.
Right?
Oh, you mean massage?
But then he has his massage license on his goddamn Facebook page. And the song we're going to close with tonight is the one where he literally has like his bills written on the back of it, and the dating website. The OkCupid. Why didn't you just write dating website or waste of money? Either of those would have worked better than OkCupid. Stop giving us clues, Fetch Quest.
I'm surprised he didn't have his OkCupid username on there as well.
I'm surprised he didn't have it on a T-shirt so that woman can find it. BT Dubs, ladies, I'm online. I'm on the net.
running over a decade, I think. Host is a super cool, super talented guy.
Yeah.
And when this all happened, bars were like the first things to close, right? Couldn't do that anymore. This motherfucker, we live in such a great time. This guy, I don't think we missed like a week, and he's like, we're still having an open mic. It's all going to be done online. Everyone who has any kind of camera, we're going to run this. There's a sheet. You still sign up.
Okay, I get it.
Cyberwise.
You're ruining it.
And I had never done Discord,
Mhm.
which is hilarious because, now, no, excuse me, if TCAP is still here.
No, schools me. Well,
Oh, Christ.
TCAP recipes got me on Discord.
oh, okay. He got on
To
there.
get into the
So you got an invite from nice.
TCAP group.
He's a legacy.
And this guy was like, oh, we use Discord. I'm like, oh, I actually have that on my phone. He's like, all right, let me show you how to set up your camera. So this thing is going on online. He calls me out. He puts me on. I do 2 songs and I'm out.
Uh-huh.
And this went on for 3 hours.
Uh-huh.
Fucking genius. Fucking genius. So, right?
Yeah, wow,
we're home.
genius.
Maybe
You know what he sounds like right now? He sounds like old man, very impressed by technology. This 3 hours. And it's not just people where I live, mind you. It's all over. Where do you live? So New Brunswick. You could be on the show without leaving your home. You do it from your house. Everyone goes one after another. Like, Jordan, we understand. We understand
Yeah, I get it.
It was right on my phone. I didn't even need a webcam. Why did I even buy this webcam?
And here's the thing, guys. If I didn't have it on my phone, I could have gone to the Google Play Store and downloaded it for free, right on my phone, without leaving my home. His stories are all set up, and then they just end. All set up. Set up. Story end.
you can't work it out now. You're home. You're stuck. You're bored. You can get great live entertainment free every Monday. And yeah, now we're worldwide, right? Now, not just everyone in that little room.
Yeah.
It was a popular, let's say 50 people or so. Now, and there's another Facebook group that I'm part of called Quarantine Livestream, where any musician who's live streaming can send them the link and they share it in their group. And I think they save a copy of it too. It's badass. It's very, very cool.
That is badass.
You guys still here with me? Y'all still receiving these messages? I'm doing a little storytelling for you. I hope you're enjoying it.
Popping off.
How are they not adding into this? Maybe they can talk about their own open mic night online experiences during COVID. Like, no one's going to chime in. He's the only one. He's the only guy. Did I not mention, guys, it's worldwide and you can do this without leaving your home?
He's giving them the pieces. Folks, come on, chime in. He doesn't have any content prepared. This one's on you.
If I need to put the puzzle together, then what's the point of me buying the box? You know what I'm saying, guys? Help me out here.
No one in the chat is also amazed by technology. Like, what? You're joking? Right on your phone? That's amazing. What a world we live in.
Yeah, this chat is all right.
This chat is
Memo to Jordan. No more normal latency. Normal latency sucks. Low latency, maybe an ultra low latency.
Yeah. Let's do the latency
And
talk.
maybe do Google
This
Chrome.
is brilliant.
This Pale Moon is sucking. We need a TCAP open mic night.
Oh, he thinks
Okay,
it's a bad
John.
idea.
Would we be singing at an open mic night? Would we be doing stand up? Would we just be throwing quotes at each other?
And I just have to
Would we
say,
go
like,
up, this is my day.
Like, this isn't a criticism, Wes. It's just more of an observation. Like, I listened to the latest MST 4K, and not once did you mention what latency your stream was set on. Like, what am I listening for? Like,
Tiffany said we should do it, and I thought it was a bad idea, but it sounds like the audience speaks. You guys want more?
Listened.
You guys want more latency? More latency talk?
Yeah. Do not say that this is the key. Do not say the Black People Barbecue stream. And speak more about your latency settings.
Latency settings. That's what the people like. Not
Write it
hilarious stories about black people barbecuing in Rhode Island.
Drinking cognac.
I can't drink what you drink, Wes. I'll probably bring my own alcohol. Bitch, this isn't first of all.
An Alan impression. I'm just curious.
Good.
What is it?
What's funny? I want
That's
to
my
know
Charles
what
Brown story.
Oh, Jesus!
That is my
No, yeah, pause it. We're talking about this
No,
for a minute.
it's fine. He's stacking on mass. That's all that we need to talk about. And this shirt
Okay, but
that he's wearing-
why? What's with the quizzacious eyebrow raise? What is
First of all,
what's
what
so
is-
curious,
what is-
Jorrun?
Don't say that word ever again. Not just here, but ever again. Quizzacious? Who the fuck are
Yes.
you? What was it last week? Like pointillism?
I'm sorry I know words. I'm sorry I know about things. I'm so fucking sorry. Gee, I'll dumb it down to a 6th grade level so that everyone can understand. Quizzacious? Did you not get the context clues of quizzacious?
Yes, because quiz is in the word, but like, why not just say, why is he making the rock eyebrow?
I don't know what that means. I'm not from the 80s, Wes. I didn't pop here from an 80s sitcom. Take your Cosby sweater off and you join us in the real fucking world where people know words like quizzacious and know about art like pointillism. Gee, I should just leave this stream. This is ridiculous. My talents are wasted on you plebes. Do you know what that word means? Plebes, Wes?
So anyway, Cornville 3, what do you think about this?
Yeah. That is a masterpiece just waiting for its artist. Like, it is ready to sculpt.
I like
Dr. Robotnik.
I like the shirt that he is not wearing ironically. That is not a bonsai shirt he wore to wear ironically. He bought that because it's beautiful.
Just like him.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, we obviously can only see the front here, but I bet you that
It's an all over print. This is an all over print. You can tell by the way this is an
You think
all over
so?
print, and it's I don't know if is it whisking away moisture. I don't know, but that is absolutely an all over print. Bonsai, beautiful bonsai shirt.
it's very nice.
Yeah, is he wearing a fanny pack also?
Of course he is.
See
No,
a
that's
fanny
his,
pack?
that's his
okay.
gun.
No, I thought it was a fan. I thought he was in his Perry era and he's wearing a fanny. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say it's a mix of both.
I don't think it's a fanny pack because it's the shirt. It's just
Oh,
like
it is.
his
Yeah.
stomach pushing the shirt.
Okay.
out because
What
you can
about
see
this?
At the bottom of the
What about
tree.
this? What if it's a matching fanny pack made to look like part of the shirt, and that's like the style?
It could be.
You don't know.
Yep.
No, but
Yeah,
it's it doesn't look like it's part of the shirts.
It does.
It's got
'Cause
like
look,
a
it's the
different
same
pattern.
blue. It's the same, but like
It's the exact same blue.
I
and
think it's
got
the root.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why he wore it. That's why he wore it because they're matching. You guys
Oh,
don't know
matching.
fanny pack.
No,
Yeah,
he's
okay,
matchy
there you go.
matchy. He's
No,
little
that
matchy
is
matchy.
that is. Like, you know, I don't have your big fancy words, Eel, but that is.
I don't
is
fucking know it.
Okay. I
Let me
know.
just
I know.
say-
There is probably a better way to say stomach, like some kind of, you know. But that's just, like,
Are you feeling quizzacious?
Open mic story. Still here. Thank you, Kelpie. Thank you.
Oh, Kelpie.
Hey.
I promise you, I'm definitely checking out these fucking songs. Gorilla, I will
Giant
get back to you, man. Oh, I'm so curious about this, but I don't want to interrupt.
It's like a colostomy bag, but for
Let's face it, I
balls.
don't know how to do this hosting yet. It is a talent. Club has shown me it is a talent. So I don't think I should be listening to it. Oh, is that Bad Manners? Who knows? Who knows what Bad Manners is? The Lee Moses song, I will be definitely listening to that after.
Lee Moses, that's a black
Promise
guy.
Show. Call in and talk. Oh, that's an awesome idea. Call in and talk shit about Lorne. You can't lose.
we'll just talk about Lorne at all.
Diane,
Like,
off
yeah,
the
you got
verge.
a
I'm
Lorne
getting
discussion.
live entertainment
You know,
now from
He could do any Lorne-related content right now instead of doing things later. Oh, it's a good idea for later. No, bitch, now. Now, while you're floundering and asking for ideas.
They're trying to help you.
Nah.
my favorite Lorne autographers. God bless you, off the verge.
God bless you.
Isn't that
There is.
awesome? so many people. Well, a lot of us have free times. I am now basically my own boss.
Wow.
And I am fortunate. I am blessed. I'll say it. Where
CEO of Jordan.
money has not been a worry for me in the past couple of months.
Because of COVID. Because of COVID. Fingers crossed this goes on for many more years.
I am getting unemployment. That's great.
It's Lorne. It's Lorne. Fingers crossed. I haven't had to worry about money lately. Oh, really? The job's going well. Well, I'm on unemployment, so
No, just quite the opposite, actually.
I'm actually getting paid for work I'm not doing for a change.
My own boss.
I'm my own boss. I'm unemployed.
So sometimes, I mean, I wanted to do more stuff, but where I'm at now, where it's almost
You're
daily,
busy. You're
at least 4
unemployed. What are you
times a week,
supposed to do? You don't die.
sometime in the last week and a half, I'm like, I feel like a professional YouTuber. I do. I mean, I'm not getting paid, but I'm living.
That suggested you're not professional.
I feel like a professional YouTuber. I'm not getting paid.
That's one of the biggest parts of it. But yeah, no, that's great.
Guys, I wouldn't play basketball at the park with my kid today. I feel like a real pro. I didn't get paid. But I did shoot the ball into the hoop at some of the time. Like,
I'm upgrading my gear. New video camera, which I can talk to you now. New video card, memory. Gonna double the memory in this bad boy.
Wow. Why?
I'm thinking about getting a line.
oh, Jordan, wait, before you do that.
Oh, you don't want to. Oh, dude, I can edit video now. Yes,
Well,
the new video card, which means I am going to step a foot into the video editing arena.
I'm clapping.
More video, not just audio. You've been warned.
Yeah.
Don't expect me to be at Scarlet Ebony Raptor Bacon level. That's not realistic.
Yeah.
But I know how to do some video editing, so I can do some fun stuff. Don't have ideas as yet, but
You don't need them.
tell you what, dude. Tell you what.
The
I
video
get a
cards
green
do
Didn't have an idea for this stream, so that's going great.
You can hear me more clearly for my songs. That's so important.
That is important.
You guys make my shift fly. Virgie, I don't know if you want to tell us what you do, but I'm very glad. Do you have any good food deliveries?
So Virgil's saying like, hey, thanks, you make my shift really fly by. Well, what do you do? Where are you right now? Who's at your house if you're at work? And how long are you going to be there?
So yes. Gorilla, I promise you, he plays guitar and drums in his own no brass mouth trumpet. I don't know what a no brass mouth trumpet is.
It's one of Jesse's 11 instruments.
Amazing. Gorilla, are you Cubano? I didn't know you were Latino. Welcome, senor. Welcome. I give you my word. As a Spaniard.
Oh, man.
You guys like Princess Bride? One of the best movies ever made. I don't care.
Okay.
Hello.
I don't think
You
anyone's
killed my father.
arguing with you.
Prepare to die.
You son of a bitch! Take it back!
That's not even the quote.
You ain't kidding. And much better video production than Lorne, which again, that's a very, very low bar. You don't even jump over that bar. You just kind of step over it. Johnny, food delivery stories. Do I have any stories? He plays just by blowing through his lips. Holy fuck, that's talented. Food delivery stories. I wish I had a story where like I went there and the woman was naked and seduced me. It was like a porno. No, it hasn't had that.
What? That hadn't happened to Jordan?
This picture of Jorrun on the horse reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Like there's some forced perspective shit going on here to make those boots look so small.
Yeah, like you would think something fucked up with the camera, and a lot of times people think this was Photoshop. This is real. This was This was on his face. This was his main picture on Facebook. He was so proud of this picture.
Well,
But those are not grown man shoes. Okay.
First of all, they're little red bootlets, so don't even fuck around. He knows what he's doing. You're gonna go out and ride a horse. Every other dude there they're gonna go and get some boots, or they're gonna go borrow some boots. Jorrun was like, nah, I'm gonna show up in bootlets. I'm gonna be remembered. You don't think they still talk about the little dumpy dude with the red shiny bootlets on that came in to ride a horse?
With the child-sized bootlets? Yeah, I bet that is a constant conversation at the horse riding camp that Jorrun went to.
Okay, so do they talk about you there? No. They talk about the guy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so fuck yeah.
The guy knows how to leave an impression. He can't tell a story, but he can wear the shit out of some tiny red bootlets.
That's right.
But see, comparatively, this is now a really good photo. Like, if you compare it to that other one, he looks way better here.
So you're saying this guy here, you're not going to hang out with this guy and have dinner. You're not having dinner with this guy.
No, I'm having dinner with that guy. That guy knows where to eat. Okay.
Well, see, now I'm thinking this guy would just eat wherever. Now this guy, this guy would eat a brick if he put some gravy on it, and that's not. The
guy on the horse will give you a ride to wherever you're going on a horse. So boom.
And he's wearing bootlets, so it's probably gonna be like a French bistro. Right? You're not going to McDonald's with a guy with some red bootlet.
Yeah.
But the bonsai tree shirt is a dress shirt, so that's a nicer restaurant. Man, there's a lot of moving parts here, guys. This is
a much nicer place. We might go to Fogo de Chao if you got some red bootlets on. So I'm looking forward to that.
So I was doing. So usually when I do food delivery, if I want to do it for a day, I take two things into account. One, how I feel. I can stop when I want. If for some reason I'm really...
Do I feel like delivering food today?
You can just say, hey, I have a food. Here's a funny thing happened when I was delivering food. Not your process that goes into you deciding if you're going to deliver food that day. You just said you're unemployed, so you don't have a whole lot of things going on. So if you decide that you want to go deliver food that day, you do it. Start at the story, though. Let's fast forward to the actual meat of the story. This man took a comedy. That's the thing. He took comedy lessons. He went to class. He went to school and had like a notebook paper and handouts and did.
He was teaching them. He didn't take comedy classes. He was teaching them on his Patreon. Well, that was the plan, at least.
Well, that was the plan.
Well, the student became the master.
First, that the dude who ripped his ass, not it was figuratively, not literally. After the whole thing came out with what he had done, he paid for Jorrun to take comedy classes.
And look! I never joined Patreon, so I didn't get any of his comedy lessons. So I can't speak to his, his effectiveness as a teacher. But you know what they often say, those who can. In sport, the best players often don't make good coaches. So by that, he's probably a fucking phenomenal teacher of comedy.
You think he's just an amazing?
I think he's a master of comedy teaching.
He's just churning up great comedians up there.
The next wave of comedians coming through, there's got to be a shout out to Jorrun comedy. You told me everything I know, brother.
Jorrun's Patreon was like SNL with like all the famous people that were on at the same time. It's just a cavalcade of excellent people,
of up and comers, and now look at them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling it, but usually I give myself a monetary goal because that way I have incentive.
Okay, good story. Let's get to the story.
I enjoy it. Food delivery I enjoy because there's a real sense of adventure. I'm an adventurous guy. I'm always going to new restaurants, some of which have now become my favorite restaurants.
But you're not eating the food, Jorrun.
I was spending quite
eating the food.
Why? You're just delivering it. Does he go there and go like, oh no, that smells good. Sir, aren't you supposed to be delivering that? Yeah, I'm going to eat first. I am hungry. And then he just sits down and starts eating. Have you
I'm just going to have a couple of pieces. They won't even know.
Can you get me a fork? How hard is that going to be? And have you ever, and this might be crazy, have you ever considered a high pony and hoop earrings? She's like, I haven't.
bit of money. I know.
Whose
I've
horse
heard
is that
Mexican
outside?
restaurant,
Oh,
good
damn, that's
Mexican
mine.
restaurants here. Favorite Chinese restaurant, bomb-ass fried rice.
Bomb-ass fried rice. He said
And
it.
I'm going to new towns. I mean, I could be in 6 different towns in one day. So that's pretty cool. I like driving. Driving's pretty good.
Shin, why are his pants like that? If you've seen any of the, he rolls his jeans up, so I don't know if he's like buying them. I don't know if they were like someone else's jeans, or if he's just, or if like he's not buying pants that he's going to like the clearance section, so the waist fit, but they're 6 inches too long, and he's like, I'm gonna roll the motherfuckers up, and so he rolls them up, and so that's what happened here because so they're tucked behind the bootlets. And so that's what you're seeing. And that's why he looks like one of those Halloween costumes where it has fake legs on it. So it looks like you're riding an ostrich, but it's really you. You're the ostrich. You're not really on an ostrich.
Dude, you're right. Jorrun's the horse.
Jorrun's just the top part.
It's never the same old shit. So that's why I like it. So one day, I was doing delivery. It was a Monday, and I was getting close to my goal. And actually, I was exceeding my goal, and it was busy. Saturdays, excuse me, it was, did I say Monday? It was a Saturday. And Saturday, you make so much money. You do a Friday, Saturday, dinner rush, and late night, you make great money. It is
really wonderful. The times where people eat, you make a lot of money delivering food. Oh, okay.
Well, here's the surprising part: the weekends where people are home, and they're probably because they've been working all week, they're less likely to want to cook, so they just want to order. Those are the days that people are ordering food. You know, the days that people used to go out to restaurants more often traditionally. Isn't that crazy?
See, that's what you got on the silver tier of his Patreon was food delivery advice.
The 2 days, top secret, the 2 days they don't want you to know about.
So here's what happens.
Now finally the story.
I'm doing a delivery for this really nice Indian restaurant. And I was finishing up, I hit my goal, and I'm driving back, and I get one from the Indian restaurant, and it's good money. I'm like, fuck, I'll do one more, right? My father always taught me, do a little more, grab the money when you can. So I get a second order coming in from the same restaurant.
Holy shit. Hold on.
Let me do it.
2 orders?
And they're close. They're like within walking distance.
Yeah, nice.
Lazy people are great, I'll tell you what.
But okay, now he said he drove to pick up these orders. Now when he says they're close, they're within walking distance, does he mean the 2 places he's dropping off from are walking distance, or they're walking distance from the restaurant?
I think the places he's dropping off. That's what I got from that.
But then he called them lazy. So are they lazy? Are they lazy because
they're lazy
they didn't
for
have
ordering the food? That's it.
That's why I don't understand if he's saying they're lazy because they live close together and they didn't like order from one house, or they're lazy because he gets to walk because it's just a short distance between the 2 homes. I just don't see how that makes him the lazy person.
Well, let me explain it like this. Jorrun's making up the story as he's going along, so only half of his brain power is telling the story. He's also formulating what he's going to say next with the other half of his brain. So
you're saying
this?
You're saying this story, this shitty ass story, you don't believe this is real?
No.
Oh no, I think it's real. But yeah, and I do think he's saying it was super close to the store they were getting food from. So they're lazy. But you've got to understand that he forms these, you form your opinions based on your own experience and your own, persona. And as someone as fit as he is, he would look at that and go, like, this is nothing. So that's why he's not meaning to be judgmental, but it's just like he doesn't get it. Like this guy.
And he gives them their food, he goes, fat ass. And he hops on the gas and can you hold my stairs so I can get on my little horse? Hold on.
For a normal human, the distance from where they were ordering to the restaurant was like a 5-minute drive. But for Jorrun, he could make that distance in a single bound. He's like a 1940s Superman.
All right, so just leave the guy alone.
Well, people have good reason to be lazy now, but I had one person one time before the plague hit us, walking distance, like I walked there in 10 minutes from the store. I'm like, I'm getting exercise, a little fresh air. Awesome. Kelpie says,
There are people with like health issues who a 10-minute walk is. It's not like it's across the street.
No, that's right. But
And if it wasn't for those people who are willing to pay the convenience charge for you to deliver, then Jorrun, you would just be on unemployment with no additional money coming in. And then how are you
wouldn't be
not
your
going to
own
take a
boss.
data? Right? Like, so you want to be your own boss while you're unemployed. But then you also want to like bitch and complain about how people are too lazy. I don't get it. You should be happy about that.
it's a real conundrum.
Yeah.
or
Sophie's
I'm not
choice.
sure what that is.
Jorrun's
I know what a
choice.
vindaloo is. I like that stuff. I like chicken shawarma. That's good. So I delivered one, and then my very last delivery was after dark. Sometimes I don't like driving because I'm not a driver at night, but I'm bummed.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But
So what's
this
that
is
a
my
reference
last.
to?
It was 8 o'clock or so, and I do a delivery, and I open the door. Now at this point, we're supposed to be mostly doing non-contact deliveries, right? We leave the food, text the people.
No, that's just you. That's just what they tell you.
An old woman.
Story started 10 minutes ago.
They also don't want you peeping, so put that in your pocket.
There's the no contact and no staring through the fucking windows. Remember when the police pulled you over? And I tried to get that body cam, but there was no body cam.
Oh, that would have been great.
Because they had him for 42 minutes. Can you imagine 42 minutes of Jorrun on the side of the road at 11 p.m. being pulled over because someone called 911 on him?
That's fucking nuts.
And he said that he was out that late because he needed some alone time and to get away. But like, bitch, you live alone. You're always alone. Why would you need alone time when you just are Mr. Alone?
Well, he got a mannequin and dressed it up like a genie, and they had an argument. So he needed to get out of the house.
I'm gonna go cool off by staring into some windows.
Woman comes to the door, old, and I'm like, "Here's your food, ma'am," and she hands me cash. Now, rarely do I get handed cash. It means a lot to me, even if it's literally $3, and that's happened. It's like, okay, this is nice. You want to make sure I get it. You probably already tipped me pretty well through the app. This is extra.
Tiffany's just commented that that's not Carter. Did you want to go back to the other photo that she would have missed and show?
Oh, here's Carter.
Someone who's a bit more buff than
You're
Carter.
looking for some beefy cake. Here you go. This man is all beef.
Right,
well, it's not a lot of beef, but there's a lot of cake, and you can see. But he's looking good. He's looking good, and he's got the quizzacious eyebrows. I've patented it. That's what I call it. That's what I call it.
That's what you call it.
This woman
and the fanny pack
and the fanny pack, or as someone said, his large balls. So it's one of the two. No one can.
And Wes, you managed to point out he had some pointillism art on his T-shirt, so it looks.
I never said that. What are those shoes? Are those? What are those?
Those are the pedophile sevens, the genie fucker sevens. They're good. They're good when you have to run away from angry parents. They're great with their attraction. Great stuff.
You got them Jared Fogels? Oh shit! You got the pedophile sevens.
Handed me $60. I'm like, holy shit!
Not 60.
60? 80! 80!
That wasn't impressive enough. Did you just get home and you just recounted the money that you pulled out of your bra? Because how come it was 60 and then you had to think about it and add 20 more? But first of all, if your 10-minute story and setup and the payoff is that you got an $80 tip, I'm going to open hand smack you to the mouth. You earned it. You earned it. That's not a payoff. That's this whole goddamn story. He's like, yeah, I've got some food delivery stories. Let me tell you about the time I got a larger than normal tip.
$8. I'm speechless. I'm like, thank you. I'm like bowing her head and like backing away. Thank you. Bless you, man.
Speechless. But he's repeatedly saying thank you.
He's just backing up from the door, bowing. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Fucking idiot.
Wow, Well, the amount of money I thought I made today, I just made a lot more.
Yeah,
And I was
20
already
more.
happy.
Oh, 80 more.
A lot more?
Yeah.
Uh,
Bowing is insane.
let me catch up. Let's see. Katie Kev, great movie.
Yeah, it's from
14 generation.
It's from like 6 months ago. I think he's at the bowling alley. I can't remember because it was cropped out, but he's just hanging out. Where he's just chilling. He's just chilling. He's got that quizzacious rock style eyebrow. Like, what are you looking at?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good look.
American Gringo Gorilla
He's
Spawn.
leaning down. It makes him look fat.
On my mom's
He's
side,
standing
I'm
up.
first generation because she came over when she was 11. On my dad's side, we don't know how many generations back. It's at least 100 years.
Yeah.
Actually, probably more because we had a whaler. I'm not going to get into that. Whaler ancestor. And
He looks like an evil. He looks like an evil toy maker.
Oh my god, he does. Kind of like that guy from like a Toy Story 2 who gets a Woody and mixes him up.
I'm looking for all your Aladdin-related media. It will be mine.
Oh my god, Shins. Yeah,
See,
his
my
knees
grandma-
are killing him right now.
He's good. No, he's good. He's a limber man.
knew all this shit, and I didn't write it down. And my dad couldn't be bothered to listen for anything important like genealogy,
Yeah,
family
genealogy.
trees. I do
Just go
know
write this down, Jorrun.
that I'm
How
part
much I'm
Dutch,
into
which is why I have blue
genealogy,
eyes.
Dad.
And my ancestor was female, and she was Dutch, but not from the Netherlands, but from Belgium. Belgium is roughly half French, half Dutch, and they don't get along with each other. It's still the world. And she thinks she was paying for the meal. No, Kelpie, absolutely not. Absolutely not. They make it very clear when you use the apps, and nor did she ask for change. To me, that would have been the thing, you know. No, absolutely not.
Well, when you
and
let it
you-
out of there, they don't have time to.
Bro, I ate at a restaurant once with Jules, and I paid the bill,
Mhm.
and then they brought me my the book back with, and I put my card away, and then I forgot that I had paid, so I was gonna pay cash. I was gonna put in cash with extra for the tip because I just forgot. Like, so I mean, it's possible that this old lady. I mean, look how amazed he was by the technology of Discord. You don't think this old lady, who I'm just imagining, grew up in the Depression? She's ordering food on Uber Eats and doesn't understand that her card was stored in there and she already paid. So Gertrude, on her fixed income, ended up paying $80 for some Indian food that was too spicy for her stomach, and she was up the whole night shitting herself during COVID.
Yeah, but Wes, when you paid twice, did you bow as you were thank you? Or I guess the waiter would have bowed. Who bowed, Wes? Who bowed?
We both did
I'm
several
suspicious about this story because no one bowed.
That's how you know I made this shit up, bro. I'm sorry. You caught me.
That's right.
You caught me.
Wow. She ordered the pepper curry fixed a little bit different way. The food there smells amazing. And my boss at my real job, that none of you will ever find out what it is.
That was the entire story. The 10 minutes of setup was just that he made $80 and bowed to an old lady.
That's a great story.
That is the most interesting thing that has ever happened to this man delivering food. But also, he was in a movie produced by the Church of Satan. But like, let's not talk about that. I made $80 once.
It's my secret. Y'all have so many secrets. I have one secret. He's from India. And she knew about the place, even though it's in a different state. She's like, oh, yeah, good food there. Oh, I think they have another couple locations, one in Providence. So that's very cool.
Oh, that is very cool.
Yeah.
That is
It's
awesome.
very cool that your Indian boss knew about this Indian food place. Because that means it's legit, right?
100%.
If the
You always
Mexican
wanna
guy,
eat-
the Mexican guy knows about the Mexican food place, and obviously it's good because he's Mexican.
Exactly
Cakes
right.
came off the board in Cambridge, You are fucking kidding me. Cambridge?
Oh, no.
Dude. Been in Cambridge many times.
Yeah,
As
awesome.
I was telling the incredibly charming Kelpie,
Oh, God.
Well,
one thing I've done for fun, there is a burlesque convention and expo every year in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and I'm the DJ.
Hey Tiffany, it's good to see you.
Giddy up, daddy.
It's like she joined the stream.
Calling me a
I didn't
DJ is quite the
Yeah,
exaggeration.
It's not her, guys. That was me doing an
Neil?
impersonation.
Oh.
Makes pretty girls
I
dance.
thought you might have been replacing Neil.
Shit. Oh shit. Hold on. We missed something. We missed a very important little tidbit here.
Charming Kelpie. One thing I've done for fun, there is a burlesque convention and expo every year in Cambridge,
Like annually?
Massachusetts, and I'm the DJ. Calling me a DJ is quite the exaggeration. I press a button, but I makes pretty girls dance.
So Jorrun did go to college. One of his class things he did, he went to DJ school to be a DJ. And I firmly believe it was like a program at, because it was like a program at his school. And he claims the reason why he quit was because he wanted to be like the soulful DJ at night. Which, come on. He said they only wanted him to play rock and roll music. And he's like, nah, man, I'm all about the soul, baby. And so he quit. But I believe it was so that he could be the DJ at this annual burlesque show. And that's the same show that the dude that, God, I can't remember the guy's name because of weed, but the one dude from Funny Please that did the interview and stuff. But anyway, he would go to this burlesque thing with that guy. When he's telling the story about the dowdy brunette and everything, that was probably a woman that he met from doing his like DJ thing, and that's why he wanted to do it. It gave him a reason to talk to all the women because he was like going to be getting their music and doing all that other shit. So he wanted to be as close as he could to butts and boobies.
Well, you know, and you can, I mean, because he only told us one of the stories where he picked up. I'm sure there is so many more stories. I mean, you know, you're at this burlesque show, you're burlesque dance, you know, it's a bit sexy in that, and you look up and see this guy spinning the decks.
This guy right here in the bonsai
this
shirt?
This guy right here, fuck oath.
In the all over print shirt? This guy?
That kind of beefcake, you know, spinning the decks, you're like, fucking take me now.
Let me ask you a question. When he looks at the woman, is his eyebrow normal or is it quizzacious?
It's definitely quizzacious.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Man.
Nice.
He's got the fuck me eyes. The desperately, please someone fuck me eyes.
Well, that was the original. That was like the working title of Funny Please. Was Fuck Me Please, but
Fuck
you
me,
know.
please. I thought it was the quizzacious eyebrows. I like fuck me please better.
And it's in Cambridge, and this was going to be the first year they were not going to do it. They usually do it first week of February, near my birthday.
No one cares.
But Massachusetts, February, we get bombed by snow pretty hard most of the month. This year we're lucky as fuck. So they're like, all right, we're going to do it in April. And actually, guys, it was supposed to be 2 weeks ago. A week ago, excuse me. Broke my heart. Had to cancel. But it was going to be in Salem. Yes, the Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, here we go.
And they're like, look, there's a lot of cool places to go. The hotel is cool. And me...
Is there a brown house?
Yep.
Bombay.
What?
She was from Bombay, Mumbai.
Oh, where's your boss
How many
from?
Nazi coins can you get with
He doesn't get this reference.
A whole lot,
He does not understand this reference.
Sure. Yeah, my boss from Mumbai.
Oh, nice. Where does she live?
And,
Where are they from again?
Salem. I'll tell the story again.
Oh,
so
nice.
when I was a little kid...
I don't think you guys quite followed that. Let me start again.
No. Oh my god. Mumbai. Okay, let me start over. All right. When I was 3.
I was originally from the northern part of Massachusetts.
Okay.
And
all right, this is already good.
A couple of years when I was very young, we lived in Salem. Now, of course, you know, witches are a big part of that. They have a lot of tourism, but only 1 month of the year. Can you guess which one? So I'm doing Salem.
March.
So I'm a little kid driving through downtown. It's a regular downtown, and you see this big, huge, hulking brown house. It's just brown out of nowhere.
Why is he emphasized
House of the
brown
Seven
like
Oh
Gables.
that?
no!
The House of Seven Gables. You understand, right? What does that mean? I know wasn't a book series. Was that a book series?
Well, there was like Anne of the Green Gables or some shit. Wasn't there?
There you go. Anne of the Green Gables. Is that what
There
he's
was the
talking
Jolly
about?
Green Giants. There was the Jolly Green Giant. I don't know if you
There
guys
is
know about
that. There is that too. But I don't understand. I don't understand. So like, if that's important, maybe explain that part. But also don't, because no one gives a shit.
Yeah,
Well,
just talk more about the brown house. Brown house.
Brown house.
It was
Or the Witch
brown.
House. Those are the two best known ones. So
Ill, can you read the donation on screen from Jennifer Lewis? I think Jennifer Lewis is a confirmed bully from the other day. So
Oh no. Okay. I usually don't read bully comments, but sure.
I know.
You three are making Jorrun's babbling tolerable. You three are hilarious. I think Jennifer means you one are hilarious, but I guess you guys are catching some residual waves of my hilarity.
Well, you know what? I think Jennifer Lewis wrote that at like a 6th to 8th grade level. Why don't you spice it up for her with some of your big fucking words? How would you have written that?
No, thanks. I would have written many 4-syllable words, but you know what, Jennifer, I love it. That's great. That was, that was actually really smart of Jennifer to write it like that, so that everyone on stream could understand it.
Yeah, I'm glad you dumbed it down for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I hadn't gone for years. Then I went 2000. I had a friend visiting from Texas. She wanted to see it. She was working, so it was like her Mecca or some shit. The spot where they hung all the witches in Salem is now a CVS. Progress. That's what I call progress. Story time with Uncle Jorrun.
Oh my god.
So,
well, thank you.
About 4 years ago, me and some coworkers.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Decided we wanted to go to Salem for
a boring story.
Halloween season, not actually Halloween.
Yes.
So we drive there, drive through Boston at rush hour traffic. Big mistake. It's all couples. My friend Jeanette and her fiance, my friend Kim, and she just started dating the man who is now her fiance.
Oh wow.
And
why
me
does this
and my
have any
coworker
relevance?
Amy.
I don't know.
Like, at some point
awesome.
in the story, are we going to hear about, like, is their relationship going to mean anything when we get
That's
to the part
unimportant.
where they talk
Listen,
about
no.
fucking Porto
You're
wine
asking-
or whatever?
You're asking for a setup and then a conclusion. I'm all about the setup.
My bad.
That's why I'm the setup guy. You're looking for a teardown.
painting the
I don't
picture.
do that part. Yeah, he's just gonna do the border. You fill in the middle. That's the best part. Is you get to finish the story however you want to finish it.
Let's get back to the superfluous details. How's that, Eel? Was that all right?
That was very good.
That was a good
Very
one.
proud of you.
So
Now close thesaurus.com, Corn Village. Join us back in the stream here.
he's mentioning how it's all couples and then his friend Angela. I'm wondering is Angela the one who when the genie showed up to his work and she's like, who is this from? And she said, Stephanie. And she kept saying, Stephanie who? Stephanie who? Stephanie
Who's Stephanie?
Who's Stephanie?
So we get there, and it's kind of late. It was at least 6, probably more like 7. Like, we got there, and within half an hour, the sun's going down. So almost all the tours are over. We go to the House of Seven Gables. They're like, there's one tour left. It's at 8 o'clock. We can catch it. So everyone I'm with is like, we want to get a drink first.
Oh God, those guys.
So we go to this nice, cool place, get a drink, and most of them order Guinnesses, which I don't drink beer. I've never had a taste for it. Wine to a lesser extent.
No shit.
Guinness, I don't know. Is it possible? I'm not stereotyping. Is it possible that Irish people have a gene that makes them love Guinness?
That's a good one.
Because in general, every Irish person I know loves Guinness. Everyone else, maybe. So they all get Guinnesses, including my friend Jeanette, who's Filipino. So again, not all Irish people. And I get a rum and Coke.
So he does. There is an Asian woman that likes him, according to him.
No, she liked the Guinness. I don't think that means she liked him. Where did you get that she liked him out of anything that she just said? And do you like him after what he just said?
I like him. I like him, less than I've ever liked him right now. I was more meaning he referred to Jennifer the Filipino as a friend. So
Jennifer the Filipino, everyone. Hey, Corville, who you bringing to my party tonight? Oh, Jennifer the Filipino.
Where's she from?
Can I just call her Jennifer? Nope.
It's pretty much me. Now, I get nervous sometimes when it comes to like time and appointments.
So what did Jennifer the Filipino do?
We walk to this place. It's not far. We get a drink. By the time we get the drink, I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, guys, we have 10 minutes.
Oh, you're that guy.
You guys are going to have to guzzle those drinks. Guzzle to get back.
Watch the party over here.
So I go.
Thumbnail party animal. Keep tapping your watch and telling us we need to go. Or like you're gonna go do this haunted tour, right? Like, wow. But if you do go somewhere and happen to do anything more fun, basically anything, right? Like maybe you'll just stay and do that. Maybe you don't need to be the guy with the fucking. He wanted to go do that Lorne meetup. Remember, we're gonna go do a Lorne meetup. That whole thing. How much fun would that have been when he pulled out his fucking agenda?
Yeah, exactly.
We have to go by the trailer of failure if we're going to meet with Betty at 3:00. That's right.
I mean, there is.
I wanted an hour. There's an hour for like improv warm-ups at 7 p.m. and he really wants to make that because that's his time to shine.
Exactly. I mean, any good night out is only bettered by a tight schedule.
And someone who keeps reminding you of how tight the schedule is. Guys, stop laughing. We really need to be going.
Puzzle. My rum and coke. Now I'm a lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a cheap date. Kelpie, if you ever come see me, I'm a cheap date. Frigid. Right. You pop up sometimes. You're still here. Frigid.
Why is she buying you a drink?
That's my.
Why are you the woman?
Because he's the woman.
Well, he said he's unemployed.
Another thing. Well, that's true.
Right. But he's swimming in $80 cash.
But this is another thing he has in common with Lorne. Like Lorne is always like, Lorne does the the female poses, like he does like the old school Playboy poses and that kind of stuff. Like so, he is the woman in the situation. He will be wide and dined in 69.
Well, at least 2 of those.
when there's people like Jorrun, it's more like when B and D are close to each other in the alphabet and their bellies are
She'd have to have a crazy long neck, and it's rude that you would even say that. The neck ring ladies.
Anywho, margaritas, tequila.
What tribe are you from?
So they chug these big ass Guinnesses, and we go to this historical tour.
Yeah,
and the tour guide is an
Who
old.
Who fucking cares? Shut up, Jorrun.
You know what's more interesting than this?
Anything.
Cause the haters gonna hate, and the haters gonna hate.
Yeah, so Crystal's really upset. But
Take
hold
that,
on.
Wes.
Yeah, well, this one will tell you.
Uh-huh.
If there was no restraining order and you put us in a room together, I already know that I wouldn't be afraid to share my truth. I'd be afraid of him. He's manipulative.
Yep. I like anything that starts with "if there was no restraining order."
you kind of lose whatever point you're trying to make when you say that.
I mean, there's 17 years left, so we are getting pretty close to the end.
Back of his eyebrows. He's got his jokes. Cool guy. Going through the motion, I can tell, but still very personable. And we are all lit. And mind you, we're all, well, so my friend Kim, who's petite, she's like 5'1", 5'2".
What rate?
She's over 40 like myself.
Okay.
The guy so at one point they had like kind of like a secret passage or something, like this small door that leads up to the attic.
Uh-huh.
So he's picking, he's like, Kim gets to go. She claps her hands, goes yay, and skips.
Is that because
Someone's like 48 at the time.
That's a funny story.
Yeah, I think the clapping and skipping is because she got to go into a space that Jorrun could not fit into.
She got a brief reprieve from Jorrun brushing up against her.
You know, like those situations like you might see where, you know, someone's trying to get out of a really bad date or something, and like they slip a note to the waiter, or like, you know, they might be in danger and they slip a note to the waiter saying, you know,
yeah.
Oh, they'll be like, oh, excuse me, madam, you know, there's a call for you.
Yeah, there's even like a drink you can order now at like the bar, and it'll let them know that you need help.
Yeah. So she obviously talked to this guy and was like, you know,
she's like, please,
whatever that
please
drink is.
help hide me in the slave quarters. All right.
She was lit. So we go there, he's describing, and he shows this liquor cabinet. Now, obviously, you know, rich people live there. I'm thinking, they're basically still English people. I'm guessing they like gin, right? Kelpie, gin and tonic, hint, hint.
Oh my God.
And so I'm expecting, he's like, oh no, actually, they were in different stuff, you know, different stuff in different parts of
Buy
the world.
me a gin and tonic.
And he goes, they love Madeira wine.
Madeira.
Madeira.
What?
As in Portugal.
What?
As in my ancestors. And I swear to God, I think I like pumped my fist in the air. I'm like, yes, yes, my people have overcome. Drunk.
Overcome
so I tell
what?
everyone.
What is he saying? Drunk? Is he drunk?
He was drunk, and so that, yes, my people have overcome because he saw some Portuguese wine. I just, dude, that's so embarrassing. You are old enough to be a grandfather, and you are pumping your fist and saying, yes, yes, my people have overcome because there was some fucking wine from a place that you have nothing to do with.
And the thing is too, like, if this really happened, like that would have only been embarrassing in that friend group. Like, you know, like he had the choice not to retell this story. Like he could have pretended this never happened outside of those 3 or so people who probably give him shit about it all the time. Like,
but instead he was like, I'm going to tell it on the stream. Well, I've got a funny story. Let me tell you. Go ahead.
Do you think Jorrun started singing "We Shall Overcome" at that moment? No one joined in.
Join me in the singing of this Negro spiritual. We shall.
Historical tours are awesome. They're that much better. And you're a little buzzed. Don't be sloppy drunk. Don't be obnoxious.
Be a bitch.
Just be a little loose and a little fun. It's very cool.
Very cool.
Off the verge. Irish kids don't get their potatoes if they don't finish that. Are you turning to Bartek? Bartek with his race jokes.
With his race jokes.
Bartek is full of jokes, man. It's pretty cool. 9 likes, 13 viewers. I'll take it. GNT fight COVID. Enough said. Well, if Kelp Pill says it, I believe it. There. I love gin and tonics, though, Kelpie. Seriously, we will drink that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Someday we'll be together.
Oh my God, Jordan.
Say it again now. I like gin and cranberry. Gin and juice, of course. I'm a Snoop Dogg fan. Gonna have gin and juice. Let's see, what else? But we went on this other tour, which my friends cut short because they were hungry. But this guy, no fucks given. This guy was badass. I feel like they made him wear some costume, like got the pilgrim hat. But he came right out immediately. He starts the tour. Now, this was a late night tour because it was dark. Let's say maybe 10. I think it was part of the appeal. And it was shortly before. So there were like multiple tours going on. And this guy, no fucks given.
Brown House?
This guy was right.
What's going on?
So
yes.
He's just like.
Yeah, so he left the Brown House, but then he went back to the Brown House because he forgot to tell the most important part. The boring part.
Oh.
Salem sucks.
Boom.
The Native Americans knew it sucked when the white people came here. They thought it was cursed. They were probably right.
White
And he starts
people.
talking about how awful the Pilgrims were. Like, really serious. The Puritans specifically were awful, awful people. Like, if you have ancestors who came on the Mayflower,
White people be like, I love Salem. I love it here. Indian, like, nah, dog, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's Jordan right there.
more power to you. Be proud, absolutely. But the Puritans were awful people.
Yeah,
And he's just like,
controversial.
so back
takes.
then, if your kid was sick,
Sorry to all the Puritans
you
in
would
the chat.
quarantine them. You put them in an attic, all alone, away from love, affection, support, any sort of parent. This guy had no fucks given. And
Isn't that just quarantining? Wasn't he talking about how good quarantining was earlier? Oh, okay.
And my friend Jeanette
Yeah, but he
was
got
very
money for that. I don't think the Puritan kids were getting money from the government.
Yeah, the
for being
Puritan
quarantined.
kids weren't their own boss eel.
Yeah, they weren't setting up YouTube channels, buying several video cards for their computer. They were sick in a room and they
But did
probably
they get $80 tips?
They had feathers and sticks to play with, like slave kids. Like, you should read, you read a lot of books, maybe read about a Puritan for once in a while.
Tristan, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like the photography where it's supernatural.
Oh, that's pointillism.
She's kind of a superstitious. She told me it's part of the her being Filipina. But the photography where you see like light orbs and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So this guy, whatever building, he's like, yeah, this is where, parents of the year would lock their kids up in the attic, to starve to death or some shit. Way to go. Oh, by the way, he says, 100 years after the Puritans getting here, there were no more Puritans. Like, everybody converted out.
Oh, that's a good.
That's how you know your religion is shitty, kids. When everybody leave. Yeah. That is the acid test of good religion. Everybody. I don't know what they call spectral orbs. Kelpie, I think you know this. Let me see. But he's like, this window, it had a very weird glass thing with refractions. And my friend took a picture of the window, and I swear to God, she saw some orbs. And it was spooky as fuck. We went into a cemetery, and he told us even more bad stuff about the people and why some...
Yada, yada, yada.
The beginning of the Jolly Roger, and I didn't know this. Sometimes it wasn't just the skull with the crossbones. Sometimes it was skull with wings on it, and what that meant.
Oh.
I forget, but I wanted to go on and on, but my friends were hungry, so we had to leave. But it stuck with me. It stuck with me. Let me go back. Grill spawn, they become impuritans. It's better. Dan Rogers, did you guys know Quakers and witches are still banned in Massachusetts? Quakers are crazy. Guys, I don't believe that's true. I'm going to stick up with Quakers a little bit here.
Stick up with Quakers?
Yes.
If I am correct,
Jorrun.
I believe I am.
I'm going to stick up. Guys, real quick, I want to stick up for the Quakers. Guys, there's been a lot of... No, seriously, I know this is a comedy stream, but there's a lot of misinformation about the Quakers.
Have you tried their oats?
We're actually...
First of all, the oats are delicious.
For whatever else was nutty with them, they were a major proponent of the Underground Railroad.
Oh.
And the city that I'm originally from, New Bedford, Massachusetts, was called a quote-unquote major stop on the Underground Railroad.
Was it quote-unquote?
Taking the whole railroad analogy.
Railroad.
And
the railroad.
They said, so this shows how hardcore my city now is all like notorious, but this is how hardcore they were. They're like, a lot of slaves escaped to New Bedford.
Uh-huh.
And when they had that shitty law that allowed people to like bounty hunt slaves, they said no slaves were ever.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
We are an hour and 45 minutes into the stream. Lorne has been mentioned 3 times, but now we're talking about slavery and Quakers.
He's talking about this, like, remember that little window of time back when you were young? Like, oh, yeah, shit, that's right, yeah.
You guys
When bounty hunting slaves was legal. Oh, yeah.
It probably
Jorrun,
happened in
this
your
happened
school.
before...
You're probably at school and a couple of black kids got dragged out for bounties. Did anyone? No one else? No one else lost a few friends to bounty hunters?
Even Lorne in that picture is sick of this shit. I thought getting arrested was bad.
To me, that means no fucks given.
That's what it
We
means.
come here trying to get our property back. Go fuck yourselves. That's not
You
going to happen.
see?
So I'm very
If you come here trying to get our property back. Hold on. I just want to make sure.
To me, that means no fucks given. We've come here trying to get our property back. Go fuck yourselves.
Okay, we've come here trying to get our property back. The people.
Yeah, right.
And
Oh,
then
okay, so he's quoting what was said
Yeah.
inside.
He's
the
not,
bounty hunters.
he's not establishing eminent domain over the slaves who have escaped to New Bedford 150 years ago.
He's our slaves now.
That's not going to happen. So I'm very proud of that. But the Quakers,
Why
with
are
their
you-
religion,
Why is he proud of that?
Yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Why
Jorrun,
what did you have to do with that?
didn't all of his ancestors immigrate recently?
He
So
said it was with,
not
he said
even
it
his
was 100
ancestors
years.
were around.
They weren't even there,
Yeah.
but he's just close to where that happened. Possibly. Very proud of
Wes,
that.
what you need to understand is that means no fucks given. Okay, so questions answered.
That's what it says on the license plate. The land of no fucks given, right around.
No fucks given.
they believe they're just like, there's no ethical defense for slavery. And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Well, I don't know, Jorrun. What do you think about that? Do you think yes,
So-
no? What are your thoughts?
You know what? I say fuck yeah, bro. That's what I say to that. Fuck yeah, bro. And then everyone started clapping for Thomas Jefferson. And they were like, fuck yeah, bro. And they started signing the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, that I can say.
Unless
That
we're
I
talking
can't
about
say.
genies,
Puritans
and in
weren't
which
raised by
case,
mom.
you
That's
know,
the problem.
not
That
so
I
into
can't say. Slavery is bad. That I can't say. That I can say with my full throat.
You know what? Maybe, man. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe.
By the way, it's pronounced ma, not mom.
Get it?
Okay,
It's
so I give you all a
pronounced.
little history lesson. What do you think? I mean, the Pilgrims being pilgrims, band witches and Quakers. Oh, pardon me.
Pilgrim.
Okay, Diane. There you go. That makes more sense. Yeah, the
All right,
Pilgrims
Diane.
are banning everyone, man. Pilgrims are
Fucking
fucking
pilgrims.
Diane was standing up for slaves' rights, Jorrun. Conceded. Yes.
You want to join my little historical lesson here?
Can we talk more about the
Do the former
pilgrims, though?
slaves have to shake the demons out of their bodies too? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with getting rid of demons. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's
I don't
You
know.
choose.
It's a
You
hot
can
take.
either get
Yeah.
beaten
beaten.
and have a shitty form of life, or it's a little do a little shaking. I will choose the shaking every time.
So,
I'm
I will look that up though, Diane Rodriguez.
a bit lost.
What else did I miss?
You don't
Johnny,
know
are you
to go
a fan of
back.
Ben Harper or Jack
Yeah.
Johnson? I haven't heard them much. As far as I
Much?
know, they're more folky guys. I'm not a folky guy. I'm just not. That's part of the reason
Okay.
why in the past I've stood out as a sore thumb in local music scenes
that's why.
because
Yeah, that's
I'm
why.
a guitar guy who plays R&B and soul. And all my original stuff is mostly
No,
R&B.
you're
Some
missing-
rock stuff.
That's why. That's why he's in a land. You know, bro. He's Jimi Hendrix opening for the Monkees. You know, they were actually throwing
Yeah.
bananas at the man and booing him off the stage because they weren't there for Jimi Hendrix. They were there for some Davy Jones and Mikey Nesmith and the rest of the Monkees, whose names I don't remember. But one of their moms invented whiteout. I don't know if you know that or not. That's a true story. But that's what they were there
Jorrun
for.
Tangents
Well, yeah, because now we're talking about Jimi Hendrix and Whiteout.
and monkeys
What-
and
what
whiteout.
What color was his mum's house though? That invented the white.
Up to.
'Cause that's what I-
Brown.
Particularly in Massachusetts, in the last decade, you know what it was? That movie Old Brother, Where Art Thou came, and suddenly folk music just boomed. And Cambridge particularly has
Uh-huh.
a real history of folk music. So all of Massachusetts, everywhere you go, the open mics, a lot less variety, a lot less diversity. It'd be like folk. And I'd go in there like, hi, how you doing? I'm not white. I'm not singing folk music. Can I hang out? And some people were really, really cool. And some people gave me the stink eye.
Well, let me ask you, when you walked in, did you say, hi, I'm not white? Is that what you said? Did you walk in there looking like an egg with a body and go in there and tell everyone that you're not white when you are milky white, and then you got up there and badly played some music? Is that what you did?
And it's probably some reason why I'm tougher now and don't have it, because I did struggle. And I did get a stink eye. I swear to God. There was one time I went into one of those folk open mics. I was feeling myself that night. I did Let's Stay Together by Al Green. Now,
no one else would, so I had to go home alone.
I'm here to tell you, it's also not easy to play on guitar. There was this one chord, it was a minor ninth, nearly sprained my damn hand. So I did that, and like almost no applause. No, they just like look at me like it's maybe a little better. I did that the next.
What a fucking jackass!
Almost no applause. Almost no applause.
Like it's shocking. Like that's abnormal. Like normally the crowd goes wild, but this time it was really weird because there was almost.
Normally, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. It's like Buddy Holly at the Apollo when I go into these places. I get on stage. They're like, "Who's this? Who's this Latino guy?" I go, "Hey, I'm not
He's
white."
Not white.
I get a couple of claps. I start playing, and before you know it, they're on their feet. But guys, on this particular night, and hold on, seriously, not an applause, nothing, crickets.
What an
Next
asshole!
Night,
What an absolute
at a lot more
asshole.
soul jazz friendly open mic. They went nuts. And I'm like, I stopped. I'm like, I did this at yesterday, and they just looked at me and they're like, well, do all your stuff here.
They were like, bless your heart, you poor man. How do you get around?
Do you need help getting home? Is someone with you?
And you got here all by yourself. That is so brave.
Here and up there. I'm like, that's a good idea. Recent article about Lorne Armstrong from the Cornville Register.
Don't read that. Don't read that, Jordan.
Don't respond. Interesting.
Okay, well.
Anyway, back to my racial persecution.
Do you want me to read this?
I don't want to
read this. Don't read it.
Armstrong.
This sounds Lorne related. I don't know if I should do this now.
April 12, 2020. Pisquacatis.
Oh, it's a joke.
Sheriff's Office deputies and special agents filled from the FBI on Sunday raided the home of notorious sex offender and admitted fraudster Lorne L. Armstrong, 49, of Cornville, and arrested him on charge of grand theft, conspiracy, and lewd conduct. Armstrong was apprehended after his next-door neighbors spotted him diverting several what? 8 miles of maple syrup.
He's like your mom giving you directions in the car. Like, which way am I going? He can't fucking say the whole thing. Am I turning right or am I turning left? Up here, you're turning. Mom, I need to know right now which way am I turning. He'll just like stop a sentence mid-sentence. Jordan, finish a fucking thought.
You know what I got from that whole little rant is that your poor mom asked you to take her to get her blood work done. And the whole time you are just screaming at this woman. This woman brought you into the world, and all she's asking is for 30 minutes of your time to pull yourself off the fucking computer or whatever it is that you're doing and take your mom to get her blood work done, bro. She needs to get that done. And you're just screaming at her because she doesn't know her way around the city.
You're right. My bad. I'm sorry, Mom. My mom's here with me on stream. Mom, do you have any thoughts on Jordan's racial persecution? No, she's giving me the head shake. No, she's just disappointed in my life in general. Okay, all right, gotcha.
Ask her slavery, thumbs up or thumbs down, and we'll wait for an answer.
Mom, slavery, thumbs up, thumbs down. No, Mom, put it down. Down. There you go.
Well, let's just say it's down. Let's just say it's down.
It's down. It's down.
We have problems with Lorne. Just last week, my son, the oldest, chasing off the property. I've seen him naked and yelling, Dan, 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 and done something to us.
Oh my God, Jordan, just stop.
All right, enough of that. Let's get back to
anyway.
That is fucking hysterical. That is hysterical, Gorilla. Thank you for sharing that. Should have read it like an old. Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah, that would have.
That's a good idea.
Unfortunately,
I went with my Anchorman voice.
Is that what that
yes,
was?
Very judicious. Yes. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Thank you for sharing that, Gorilla Spawn. That was awesome. I just wish I could have seen it a little more clearly.
I thought you did a great job reading it, Joe.
So confusing. Yeah. No way. Okay.
Right, Jordan, you're running out of steam here. Why is there still 20 minutes?
Let's see here. Too many windows.
See, that's it. When you get to the stage where you're doing this is where you're like, anyway, guys, gotta wrap it up here.
You know what? I think I'm good. I've officially run out of everything to say. And then, but no, there's 21 minutes left of this. He's gonna hit a stride here. Second wind.
Guys, what do you think I should do?
I mean, this is
almost 2 hours.
This is the same kind of lully got with the Kennedy stream before she rang back in.
Yes. I guess I should go. Oh, wait, my motivational speech. Guys, if you want to make content, make content.
Yeah.
If you want to, guys, if you want to harass women sexually using your own fetish, just add it to your content, guys. Do whatever you need to do. Just go out there and make content. That's what I do. I'm like a pro, only I don't.
See, that's actually a good tip.
Is that
I mean, it worked, so I guess he still has it, probably. So yeah,
you think he deleted that for even a second?
No. I think he still has it. That's what I said.
Yeah, I think he transferred it to VHS. He went.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He got Betamax, and now he just has to find a Betamax player.
Right on top of the TV VCR.
If your fetishized content that you made with someone without their knowledge or permission gets told to be taken down, do not take it down.
Oh yeah,
don't take it down.
But say you did. Just say you did.
Just say you did.
Prove that's my dick.
Wrap it up. Should I talk some more? What are you thinking?
I think you should end the stream.
I definitely didn't expect it to go this long or be this successful. 12 of you still.
Successful.
Thanks for hanging for me. It's 2 a.m. here. That doesn't matter much to me. I usually go to bed around 4. But I mean, it's up to you guys. We can wrap it up, quit while we're ahead.
He goes to bed around 4, but during the apology calls where we're doing that, 1 a.m., he's telling me how tired he is. He needs to go to bed. He's a tired little boy.
Why does he go to bed at 4? He has the day. He's not delivering food late at night. Why does he go to bed at 4?
Because why the fuck does he need to wake up? And I don't mean that in a mean way, but like, what's he doing? He got a kid he got to get off to school. He got a wife who wants some coffee he
could deliver breakfast via whatever.
Okay. All right. So this man is going to roll out of bed, take off his bed sweats, put on his house sweats, and then go deliver breakfast? No.
He's going to put on his bonsai shirt and go deliver breakfast. Yeah, hell yeah. Team Virgin, hell yeah, Wes. Team Breakfast, hell yeah.
Have you listened to this stream at all? Friday and Saturday nights are the prime meal delivery times.
Yeah.
Why waste your energy on breakfast?
On breakfast.
Maybe if you read the story a little less and paid attention,
oh,
yeah. Better food delivery.
You got me there.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I need to up my food delivery game. You're right, Cornville. I'm talking to the pro here, constantly traveling for work. So yes, absolutely. Cornville couldn't stream with us because he had 2 deliveries for the same Indian restaurant once.
And then he went on and on about it for an hour and a half. These all the dues, mate.
These people are so lazy.
One side of the island to the other, mate. Took me 10 minutes.
We put it to a vote.
Crikey, guys, it was only half a kilometer.
Keeps going, folks. Thanks for sharing. He just doesn't learn. Woo! Kevin? I pray to God that Lorne will never learn and continue to give us so much inspiration to content people like me.
I don't know why I did that.
I'm guessing you guys are all subscribers and you wouldn't even know about this, so can't tell you to subscribe. This past week I did Sex Secrets from Dan. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I did an original comedy rap song yesterday.
The Afro tilt. This is possibly the most familiar movement that most couples know, right? Of course.
All right.
Today I did.
I needed that.
You'll really like this. If you enjoyed me and Baked Salmon doing the Mystery Science Theater thing.
Oh, yeah, we should review that. When we do the Kennedy
yes.
stream, we're doing the baked salmon jorrun mysteries. The thing that I got replaced, that I was replaced with jorrun. I think I'm the only person on YouTube who was replaced by jorrun comedy on a project. Involuntarily replaced by jorrun. That's when
were you going to be the jorrun?
I was replaced. Yeah,
Oh.
I was replaced by jorrun. I was pulled out of that, and jorrun took my spot. He was called up to the show.
Like
His
is
cup
this
of
the one
coffee.
where, like he told Clobber not to do mini syllables?
Well, no, this was
Was
Baked Salmon's project that he brought jorrun into.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that.
I had been doing it with Baked Salmon, and then I was replaced by jorrun.
Holy shit! Are you alright?
No, I'm still not.
That must have been devastating.
With Lorne's vegan, whatever the fuck he did.
Nice, yeah, spaghetti.
If you enjoyed that, I clipped
no one
some of
enjoyed
our
it.
behind the scenes chatter. I think you'll like it. It's short, it's only 5 minutes, but you get to see a little bit into the creative process, which I find fascinating. You get to see our chemistry, and Baked is just a cool guy. And if you listen to that, it's called Behind the Scenes 2 Baked Salmon Edition. You'll just see another level of how cool a guy Baked is, because he just really is, man.
Yeah.
He just is.
Absolutely.
Well said.
So please check that out. Like, at least comment if you feel the need. Johnny Utah, Lorne molested an underage maple tree. All right,
Anyway.
Bert, another story. Do you want it specific to my time as a Lorneographer, or my time as a singer, or food delivery?
Yeah.
What?
I do love
Singer.
stories. Story time with Uncle
You love
Lorne.
stories, but you haven't told a goddamn story yet. There hasn't been one
I don't
story.
have any salacious rumors or
There you
gossip.
go.
See, he doesn't have any. Definitely not
Yeah.
ill level words.
I
No,
can tell
not
you,
even close.
if you guys enjoy
Actually, he's
my
beyond EO level.
new
He's making up
series-
new words now.
Delicious.
Is this
That's
why
when
you
it's
don't like
delicious.
Jorrun
That's when
Hill?
it's sexy and delicious. It's
I won't
delicious.
say the meal was. I wouldn't say the meal was cataquacious.
Jorrun's Theater of the Mind. Remember the
Stop
one with
just
Lorne?
talking about it. You're
finds
just
the
saying
sexy
words
genie?
now.
There's going to be another story. I'll be writing it this week. It's going to have Clobber again playing Lorne.
Okay.
Baked Salmon is going to be in it. That'll be very
nice.
cool. He's a reporter, because why not? We have a certain precious princess who's also going to be in it. I'm
Didn't
not
we
giving
already
her
talk
name
about
until
this?
I know she
Yes.
wants it. She might want to keep it a surprise. I have a very small part.
He
It's
does-
going to be
well, that-
very
he does have a
imaginative
very
and
small part.
very funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be
So
good.
please be on the lookout for that. That series is. By the way, guys, I'm going to put them on playlists. People shouldn't have to dig through stuff. If you see one thing I do, you shouldn't have to dig.
That was me telling. I told him this. I said, your channel. There were hundreds of videos, but nothing was categorized. Like, it's a mix of singing and skits and other things. You need to put playlists for all your fans. And I also tried to talk him into merch, but he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't jump on the merch.
Dig through everything.
Oh,
Granted, it's only
that's a
40
shame.
videos, so it's not
Yeah.
much digging. I mean, come on, make some effort. No, seriously. I'm going to put everything. So if you like my songs, you can, boom. If you like my teaching your children about the Church of God series, boom. So I like binge watching content. If there's something particular I do more than other stuff, boom, you're going to have a playlist. I'll get on it this week, I promise. Thanks, Gorilla Spawn. You should post
Daddy
that on
West said
Props.
so.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely, man. That's great. That's a good idea, Gorilla Spawn. Please keep sharing. Just want to keep everyone updated. That's all. Clobber's mastered. I'll tell you what, man. I will tell you what.
Okay.
What is he
Clobber, when
talking
started
about?
doing a
I
Lorne
haven't listened to a
impression,
single
which I'm
word he
slowly
said for
getting
like 5
confidence in.
minutes. He's like
Re-
human chloroform. What is he talking about?
I've been looking around randomly in the room.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yes, that's me too. I'm like looking for the nearest exit. There's the door. As soon as he stops talking, I'm gonna put my hands on my legs. Go, well, Jorrun, I gotta head out. Like I'm planning my escape from this. What are you talking about?
He's a time burglar. Jorrun is the classic time burglar because he will stretch. He's like Lorne in that, you know, he does. It doesn't have to be quality time, bro. This was quantity time. This filled up 2 hours and 11 minutes that he would have been sitting in that sparsely decorated apartment, afraid to go outside because he can't fight the urge to peep in a window past 7 p.m. So what do you do, bro? Like, either you're gonna masturbate to the same video game. No, you've already done that once this week, and you know you're only good 2 max. We've seen that penis. That's not doing anything more than once a week, right? So he can't do that again because he ruined that on Thursday. I'm gonna get on stream and I'm gonna forget that for 2 hours and 11 minutes that this is my life. This is what I created in 48 years. This is what I've done. And then he did this.
Realistically, my impression was Clobber's impression, which is Base Shaman's impression.
Wow.
And really, I only feel comfortable doing Lorne crying, which is my favorite Lorne. If Lorne's unhappy, even if he's faking it, I'm happy. So I just put a whine in my voice.
That's really good.
Some people have said my New England accent works in my favor. I'll take it. I'm not proud.
I'll take it.
A little. I did it with Danny G. I did it more or less straight, as much as I can do anything seriously when it comes to the disgusting chat log. We got as far as halfway through him teaching her how to molest herself, and we're like, okay, no mas.
What? What?
I'm feeling better about it.
Molest yourself.
My Lorne also. I like Patty Woodward so much that when I was doing it with Danny, I'm like, okay, realistically, I'm channeling.
It's the guy
Patty
G Holy repping allrapnohiphop.com, and right now we got Earthquake, and I mean Earthquake. You know what I mean? Like I'm from North Philly. You know what I mean? He's gonna do a cover, Tyler the Creator cover. I don't know which one. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, this is my guy Jorrun Comedy. I don't know why I thought. Oh, okay, Earthquake is what he's doing. But yo, I know Jorrun Comedy. Jorrun Comedy is my man. Okay. We're doing Jorrun Comedy today. Let's do it. But anyway, if you want to see me react to anything at all, I'm always in the whip and I'm always playing some shh. Come on, Jorrun. Come through with the acoustics.
We're taking a break.
Hi, Michelle. This one is called Earthquake by Tyler the Creator. For real this time. For real.
By the way, I'm familiar with this song, so.
For real this time. For real this time. For real this time. 'Cause you make my earthquake.
Those aren't real gang signs at all.
Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around, your lap is shaking me up. It's making my heart break. Yes, you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around, your lap is shaking me up. It's making my heart break.
The guitar is guitaring. The voice ain't doing it. The room needs to be treated for this type of video. It's like really reverb, really echo. It's too much. It need to come through a little better. You need a microphone in front of them. It's too much. The guitar is going to be too loud over the voice anyway because it's going to take over. Like it's not only is it closer to the camera phone you're using, but it's also just a stronger instrument than your voice would be. So like you need a microphone and you need a place that is treated for this type of sound for it to come through right. Don't ever try to hit a high note in your life again. We're going
It's my fault. Don't leave. It's my fault. 'Cause when
sounds better if he has a microphone too, because he ain't got to strain his voice to sing over the mic. I mean, to sing over the guitar. So everybody in the world sounds better when they not yelling. So he could probably, instead of doing "Don't Leave," he could really "Don't Leave."
So yeah, that's sexier.
You know what I'm saying? Like on some Robin
Mr.
Thicke,
Caholy,
you know what I mean?
no.
It all comes crashing down on me. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Right around, your love is shaking me up. It's making my heart break. Got no body roll. Don't give a fuck about none. Hey, you fuck my lungs. Mama, come my lower. They're gonna set me up. Bitch, don't set me up. I'm with Tyler, yo. She red like the car. And she wicked. Like old Vicky. Oh my god. Diamonds not Tiffany. So in love. So in love. Don't leave. It's my fault.
Come on, sing along, y'all.
Don't leave.
Hey, it's my fault. Jerry Comedy, ball hit everybody. Let's go.
Don't leave.
Hey,
It's my fault.
it's my fault.
'Cause when it all comes crashing down, I need you. 'Cause you make my earth, I want no competition. Don't want my conversation. Just need some conversation on your deal. For real. Don't need no complication. No, don't want no salvation. All I know is I'm for real. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Ride around, always
Jerry Comedy's got the voice of a typical comedian.
picking me up. You're making my heart break. It's my
Not singer.
don't leave. It's my fault. Don't leave.
Hit that shit,
It's
Jerry.
my
Hit that shit.
Come on, Jaron.
Horrible. Alright, so here we go. Jerry Comedy. I don't love his voice. I never loved his voice. He played the shit out of that guitar though. Not gonna lie. He played the shit out of it. I feel like he can get on stage with Tyler and assist the guy who does the actual guitar with that. You know what I'm
Play
saying?
line him,
Because-
Caholy.
No, seriously, he's playing the shit out of that guitar, but
No, he didn't.
singing just ain't never gonna be it. It's never gonna be it. It's not gonna happen. Let it go. But yeah, it's the guys
Wow.
allrapnohiphop.com, man. That was Jaron Comedy.
Yeah, I guess he was not a fan. What did you think?
I mean, I think the guitar is the strongest thing going.
So you also
on.
thought the guitar was guitaring?
No, I thought it was bad. I think Mr. Caholy is very generous when he suggests he can get up on stage with.
He was really slapping the praise on me.
It was like because he told the truth where he was like the voice ain't it, but it was like he heard that and he's like, he was trying to do the compliment sandwich type thing. So it was like he could. The guitar was slapping, but I just disagree with the advice about getting a microphone. Like I think the guitar needs to be louder. The louder the guitar, the less you can hear the voice.
I think he should have told him to put both of them away. Just put them both away. And
stick to comedy.
Why does your music video look like a Taliban video? Like, what is going on with how did you see this and go like, yeah, this is the look I want. This is absolutely what I want.
as far as halfway through him teaching her how to molest herself, and we're like, okay, no mas, we tap out. But I'm feeling better about it. My Lorne also, I like Patty Woodward so much that when I was doing it with Danny, I'm like, okay, realistically, I'm channeling Patty Woodward
Patty
with
mayonnaise.
a slice of
cheese or any
Great
food,
Babsby.
actually.
Oh, I love you. That never gets old. As many
Cake would be
times
good.
as Great Babsy says, oh, I love you. I laugh. It's just good.
I'd even settle for some pie.
It doesn't matter. Anything, any dessert that can be cut into. Do you have any like that Viennetta stuff? That's also any slice of anything. Literally, put it on a plate or in a bowl and give it to me, please.
About the one after question mark. I don't know what you're referring to, my darling Kelpie. Oh, Oh yeah, your reading is long. Thank you, Virgie. That was fun.
That was fun.
I was nervous because again, I'm new to this and I didn't know. I think Danny's great. We've had a couple calls. I didn't think our chemistry was going to be that good. It was good. I listened back. I like to listen back to all my stuff to critique myself, to learn, give myself a pat on the back. And it was good. It was really good.
I want to know.
He said all of this before. This is the second time he said all of this. He said this before.
Yes, but I want to know the times where he would listen and give himself a pat on the back for a job well done.
That's true.
I want to know those times.
Great. Well, lucky for you, Jorrun did some director's commentary, and you could go and listen to that and hear when he thinks he nailed it.
We do have a 6-hour video of watching that. And I will say with Gaholi there, that was video 4 of 4 that he had reviewed in a row. So I think I broke him. It was all in a row. He had 20 minutes. He was in the car and just back to back. And there was 4 Jorrun videos and a Sika video.
Yeah, he just wanted out of that car.
He did have that, that long distance stare.
Yeah.
Where
what is the fancy name for that, Il? See, he doesn't know. That's a stump. That's a stump.
It wasn't on his word of the day. So he's
someone put the word in the chat, and you will be animated in Slothcat's next cartoon. That's the contest. Thank you.
I was going
smart. She had some really funny insights. I think us being as open as we were about our discomfort was a good thing.
What?
I absolutely love that I could take another blow to Lorne so many times.
Wow.
I would toss in another sentence while I was reading and it ended with lol. That was a lot of fun. We will be doing that again. Got to coordinate our schedule. She's got a lot going on. But there will be more of that. Maybe on her channel, maybe on mine. I'm doing more stuff with Chef. Chef's been such a good friend. Guys, if you're new about that, excuse me.
Excuse me.
What was I gonna say? Oh wait, fucking lost my. So what happens though? Oh! Kelpie is trying to twist my arm. So this is gonna be a trilogy at this point. Hopefully more. Jorrun's Theater of Mind. There are 3. So first was Lorne's 3 Wishes. Tiffany was great as the genie, wasn't she?
Oh no!
I told her, okay, you're gonna have to actually act here. You're not gonna be doing your Debbie. You're gonna have to really act. The genie character is very different.
You're gonna have to act.
She knocked out.
Get off your ass.
Very cool.
And act a little bit.
Not a modern.
The second one
genie
features Bob's and Big Salmon. The third one, which I have not written yet, I am trying to twist Kelpie's arm into starring in it with me. I shan't tell you what it's about.
I shan't tell you
me
what
and Kelpie. I chose this specifically because she has the perfect voice for what I'm thinking. That's the only goddamn hint you get.
And you guys do remember what that was, correct? The one that he just teased right there. That was the one that no one liked because it was just very sexual.
Oh yeah, that was the one where Kelp was Kayla and he was okay. You know, it's all good. You talk here.
Let me correct you here, Wes. Everyone liked it. They just downvoted it.
They just downvoted it. I didn't see any complaints. Well, I think all of the downvotes were the complaints, Jorrun. Oh, is that what that means?
Danny sounds like Dan and Debbie's love child. That's a very unusual comparison. I don't really agree, but okay. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more reading because who doesn't love a good chat log reading, right? So I will be doing that with my precious princess, Danny. I will be doing that. I will hopefully be working with Kelpie. I'm definitely working with the other guys. I will be doing more with Chef. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I made a TCAP recipes today, guys. I did it. I'm like, fuck this. I've been friends with this guy. I've been saying, yeah. I says, time to stop being a pussy. Between you and me, I haven't cooked. I haven't cooked at all.
I said,
I haven't cooked in like 2 months, and I love cooking. I'm good at it. I've been lazy as fuck, And I keep telling myself, well, I'm supporting these local businesses. I'm doing a good deed. True, but
What?
He was bitching about people being lazy for ordering food earlier, and now he's now. Whatever.
That's what I used to think. You missed that part.
So he says, what should I do? He goes, that's a damn cool question. I said, well, I know I don't want a dessert. I want more of a main course. He goes, well, my more recent stuff is good. My earliest stuff wasn't actually that good. I said, okay. Went through it. Someone in the chat, I forget who, said she had done the chicken palm and it was delicious. Okay, I asked that. And I've been very, very curious about the original chicken pot pie.
He doesn't know
Second
who it
one
was, but
looks
he knows it was a woman.
Fucking amazing.
That's right.
Because he wouldn't take advice from a man.
Well, no, why would he? Man doesn't know anything.
Might be a
And see,
Quaker.
that's
a little
an
too
in that he
complex,
could have had at the next chat. He could have been like, "I took your advice, I made that, and you were right."
It did need the buttermilk biscuits. You were absolutely right. I would have ruined it with the original canned biscuits.
Sorry, let me ease back into it. I hope I'm not rusty. So I got all the ingredients for both. Today I made the chicken pot pie. Bro, delicious.
Whoa.
Is a phrase I like to use. Food orgasm.
Delicious?
I'm telling you.
Please don't use that.
That's where you use scrumptious or whatever the fuck he said. Delicious and what was the other one? What was the other word? The sexual
Delicious?
word? Yes, that's where you use delicious when you have a food orgasm.
Delicious. Guys, I took a bite and the coupons were stained, if you know what I mean. And what I mean by that is I masturbated while I ate.
I have Chef Skype. I kept texting him because, in his earlier ones, he's not very...
No, you got to say it now. You got everyone all excited.
I didn't have any salt, so I just...
Guys, let me say, it was the bomb.
Very specific with the ingredients. So if you're trying to follow him, like he won't tell you a teaspoon of
Those
that.
weren't, and I'm sorry to interrupt the stream, but those were not tutorial videos. He was not teaching you how to make those meals. They were good videos, but it wasn't for you to watch and make them along. And he was like giving recipes and stuff. But like Jorrun's watched this and getting upset. How am I supposed to make this food if you're not telling me how to make it?
Well, yeah, because he didn't get any of the references. TCAP recipes would make references to the Predators, and Jorrun doesn't know the Predators, so he's like, why does he keep saying weird things when he's telling me how to make this pot pie?
Stop saying those things. I want to make the pasta primavera.
And actually, I talked him hopefully into doing it. Actually writing down in the description the ingredients amount, because the stuff looks really good. Who doesn't want to make those red velvet cakes, chocolate cake, the Popeyes fried chicken? Dude,
cheesecake and
fucking telling you. I want to make a bunch more of his stuff, but I made it. I made it in my wok.
Because you're
I have a carbon steel wok because I ain't fucking kidding. Made it in there, popped in the oven. Muito bem, as we say.
That's what we say.
Muito bem.
That is
Off
what
the
we
birds.
say.
Do you deliver your own food to yourself? Funny you should mention that.
Well, here's another good story, guys.
No.
Here's another good story.
I was doing DoorDash one night, and I'm like, no, I wasn't doing. I was at home, and I was in the mood for IHOP. I love IHOP. Okay. IHOP is one of the people DoorDash works.
It's pancakes.
And so I placed an order online through the DoorDash app, and I'm like, I'm real curious. I wonder if it's busy. I think it was like a Sunday night. So I turned on. So there's the DoorDash customer app, and then there's the delivery driver app. Completely different things. Okay. I turned on the delivery driver app, and I immediately got my order.
Okay, now that's good.
I picked up my order, delivered it to myself.
Okay, all right. Hold on. It gets better.
And made a fair amount of the money I spent back. By the way, I tipped myself very nice. You have to tip nice, right? I mean, you have to support your brothers in arms. So I did good.
But it was yourself.
I don't understand. I don't understand why there's still 9 minutes. It feels like I said
I
those
don't
11
understand how he would have
minutes.
made money.
Listen, if you're, I get it. Because no, I don't.
Look, I'm not my own boss, so
It doesn't
I
make any
clearly
sense.
don't understand how money would have.
Right.
Stupid me. I work for a big company. You know what? You got to spend money to make money. I think now I know what that means.
That makes a lot of sense.
Now I know what that means. In order for him to make the money, he needed to buy the food. And then he got a tip. He even tipped $80. 60, no, 80. 80. I tipped my $80.
And yeah,
Game
so I
the
actually
system.
did that.
Oh God.
That's pretty. But guys, I'm feeling gonna wrap it up. I hit the 2-hour mark. Still have 12 of you here. Y'all guys are gangsta. I love that. I think there's one thing I learned in showbiz. I had acting lessons because I had a very generous partner in my comedy troupe. I had improv lessons.
Go get your money back, Jordan.
At one point, I got a very expensive
vibrator
education for free, which I'll be
All right, I
eternally
was
grateful
close.
for.
I was close.
And I shut my fucking mouth and listen. And I learned so much. And I think one thing I learned with entertainment is when you don't know what to say,
Do
just
2-hour
speak from
live
the heart.
stream.
Just be honest. HAWNEST.
Make up a fake story.
Say
It's
what's
not
on
funny.
And what I'm going to say for the heart for the
You also
11 of
learned
you
to
still
never
listening.
count calories.
Yeah, why would you count those? If you don't pay attention to them, then it's like they're not there. It's like getting a bill and putting it in a drawer. What bill?
Yeah.
I got no bills. If I haven't opened the bill or
Prove
acknowledged
that's
the
my
bill,
bill.
prove that.
He takes a
I
photo
love
of his
being in
face and
Lorne.
the bill in the same shot. Oh,
You didn't do anything. You didn't send them like a photo of the bill on your face, or I did send them a face shot.
Oh,
Jordan.
that's like
Oh,
the first thing I asked.
You're gonna have to pay that gas bill, son.
Christopher, being a YouTuber is cool, but when you have a community
Of people who love you,
and you have other people whose work you
What is
subscribe to,
community
and
about, Jordan?
it's so much different. Because other times you're
Trust
alone,
is
you're like,
safe
I'm doing
place.
something. Invariably, you're doing something and probably a lot of other people are doing, maybe
Yeah.
a lot.
lazy.
But when you have a community, and I know if I comment on someone's video like Scarlett, right? Scarlett always comments on mine.
Yeah.
Boom.
Who?
So
Oh,
I
Charlotte.
got that.
Yes.
like for a life.
Making friends. People are not content creators. But Clobber encouraged me to be a content creator.
He said, "Do
I
it."
came to him because he seemed approachable. And now, as small as my channel is, I'm almost up to 120. Now I can turn around. It's so fucking cool. I can turn around and see people like Danny, who are new and have less people than I
Jenny
do.
D.
And even like Katie Kemp through his
You sang twice to Danny G and couldn't remember. Old what's their face.
Jenny
God, on the top of my head. I sang a song earlier. You remember?
hat.
Well,
the ring.
Danny G had less
And
subscribers than Jordan, so
That's true. So
not as important.
The
I
most
do remember
important
their
thing is
name.
forget the little people on your way to the top. You won't be seeing them again. Right, Jenny D?
Other people. And Trey Woodward. And it's so cool that I can encourage people, and I don't think necessarily look up to me, but on some extent they do.
On some extent, they
Because
are.
they see
Jesus
that I've been doing it
Christ.
longer and I'm at a level they're not at.
Yeah, that's true. That is
And
true.
it's really
Lucky
cool.
for them. Lucky
Yeah.
for them. they're not
So
on your level.
I would encourage anyone, if you have any, right? It's the quarantine. We can do so much greatness.
Or
we can do
we can get exposed as a predator. What are the
Either or, pick your lane.
or.
Jordan's in his lane, I'm in my lane.
We all took different forks at that. We all took different directions. He went that way.
so much now. If you have any desire to do content, fucking do content. If you have an idea and you're like, I'm not sure if this will be popular,
Just do
no
it
one else
anyway.
is
It doesn't
doing it,
matter.
fucking do it. We always need people in their own lane. I'm in my own lane. I'm proud of it. Salmon's in his own lane. Westmost.
Yep, West Miles. Whoop, bing, bing,
If
bing,
you
bing.
don't have an original idea, but you're like, I think I can play calls and add something to it. If you
Anything.
want to read the chat log and you're like, I can bring an angle into it because of personal life experience, do it.
Right.
Do not hesitate.
Is that what Jorrun was doing?
Fucking
Yes.
do
He was
it.
bringing an angle into the chat
This is
log
the time.
reading.
Doesn't matter.
You know,
his
the
own
joke is,
experience with
you know,
children.
when this plague is over, half of us will be able to speak another language. Half of us will have developed drinking problems. I say that to my friends. My friends say, why can't I have both? Well, I went a little bit in both directions. I've stopped drinking. I haven't
Oh my god.
drank in a while. That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine.
But you
Is it a
know,
therapy
I've used
session?
the time.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
fine.
to teach myself Spanish. I found a great program that's helping, and
Pimsleur?
I've been going balls out,
Balls
ham, as
Put,
the kids
put
say.
those balls back in, Jorrun.
As you-
You've been warned by the police about this. Put those balls away.
I've
Get a
been at
fanny
windows,
pack.
standing at windows, balls out. Balls out. Coupon in my other hand.
Are you suggesting that's a court-ordered fanny pack deal?
Look, I can't talk about it, but I was on a certain jury for a certain peeper, and there was a very specific contingent to him not going to prison. That's
It's
all
called a
I'll
modesty pouch.
YouTuber. Obviously, you can see people can't even keep up with my content.
Can't
People who I know told me they love my content can't keep up with my content, and it's a great time. So if there's anything you've been wanting to do, you know, this is an extremely unique time. It's a scary time. A lot of people are struggling, but it is an opportunity. And if this shit happens every once a year, and historically it seems like it does, you're not going to get this chance
Once
again.
a year.
Yeah.
So if this
Remember
lasts
Once
3
a year, we have a pandemic.
You don't remember all the pandemics? You don't remember?
Oh, yeah, COVID-18, COVID-17, COVID-16 is bad. COVID-15, oh man,
You're
that's the worst.
He's confusing flu season with COVID. It's just flu season. You go get a flu shot if you want. You don't even have to. You're just confusing yourself.
Yeah, we haven't had 2025's pandemic yet, so
I'm still waiting
start
for
working on your second language, guys.
I'm still waiting for my money so I can be my own boss. I've never done better professionally than when I was unemployed.
Oh my god, that's true.
4 months, hopefully not longer, hopefully not 6 months. Don't look back on it and say, I've watched a lot of Netflix. I played a lot of video games. No, don't do that. Don't. You can have a day where you have Netflix. You can,
That's it.
That's
One
fine.
day.
Be fucking
Jorrun's
balanced.
parenting
Don't
the
go,
community.
I can't
You can
do
have
my
a day
40-hour
where you play
job.
video
Yeah, I'm just
games.
Well, when you look at Jordan, you can tell there's not a lot of time spent sitting on the couch.
That's right.
Get outside.
He's up. He's
and
moving
walk
about
around
that
your block.
buffet. He's getting the desserts. He's getting he's there when they bring out the new drumsticks. He's not sitting on that couch, baby.
No, he's up there. He's up there because he doesn't want the greasy ones. He wants the crispy ones on the top, and he's got to get there before the minorities get to them. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy knows. The guy knows his way around a buffet. You're not going to beat
He
him
knows
there.
minorities. He's not white, so he knows minorities. He is one.
And he's sure to tell them that when he's grabbing the chicken out of their hand. I'm not white, so.
video games. Fuck that. Make something of yourself. Better something. You can hear the passion in my voice.
You can hear it.
You like watching me play
Definitely.
guitar. You say, I want to play guitar. Do that. Singing
Now.
lessons. Do that. There are so many opportunities. A lot of the YouTubers I follow who are not lornographers, they are teaching people skills. They're like, you can't work out at a gym. Here's a home workout. There's this one guy. He's like, here's how you teach how to cut your hair. These people are really helping.
Really
And this
helping.
says something to me about the indomitable.
There you go. Sound it out.
Indomitable.
No, you're
you probably know.
bro. You know what? However you do.
Human spirit. We, as a
Pronounce
species,
abdominal,
are
Jorrun.
adaptable.
I can see you're really into
What do
that.
they say, right? Evolution is adaptation. Only strong survive. All that shit. All that stuff. This is your time to adapt.
It's your time to
This
shine.
is no time to spend all your time whining about how hard things are.
Yeah.
Yes, it's hard. It's hard for everybody.
Hard for everyone, not just you.
This is your time. Look at this as an opportunity. Great people will be forged from this
Great people.
smelting pot, as it were.
Mhm.
And when I see friends, people I care about, doing so much more content.
Why is he filibustering?
He is not going to let them pass that bill that makes genie porn illegal, and he will talk about anything.
Jorrun, get up here. Say anything. Just anything. Oh, okay.
And people like, was it Virgie? Virgie, were you the one who says helps get through this shift? It's fucking awesome. I used to be a fucking night watchman, security guard. That is boring. Man, if there was a club web stream, if there was a Danny 10 hours, you think I would listen to that? Boy, I'm going to tell you. Boy, I'm going to tell you.
Boy, I'm going to tell you.
We're watched and laughed, and laughter to me is one of the most purest things. It's one of the best of God's gift. Yes, I'm spiritual. And
okay.
I've seen laughter get people through some hard stuff, and I'll leave this on this because I think this is the most heartwarming thing I can say.
Anytime I'm watching a Lorne stream, I'm hoping the end's going to be heartwarming. I'm going to end on this because this is heartwarming.
Median. Nothing. There is no better compliment. Even if a hot woman wants to sleep with you because she thinks you're funny.
You have no idea what that's like.
Even that, the best compliment.
I imagine.
And I've had this happen to me a few times.
From what I've been told.
People came up to me or my troop and say, you know what? I was going through a really hard time. Maybe it was financial troubles. Maybe someone was sick. Maybe someone was dying. I came to see you guys, and for 2 hours, I forgot my problems. Nothing fucking on earth is better than that.
Okay, Christ. Thank fuck I'm not that guy. Things are not as bad as I thought.
I thought I had problems, so I saw that brave man on stage who clearly has some sort of mental deficiency, just trying to make everyone laugh. And then you know what? I lost my job today, but you know what? At least he got up there and he played a guitar and he sang, and he knows he can't do either, but we clapped. We clapped for that boy, and that makes me feel good about me. Who told Jorrun said people come up to him years later and told him, hey, this thing you said was so funny. Name one fucking time that's happened.
No, don't, because he's going to go on a 10-minute story that's not real. So Jorrun, never mind. Yes, we believe you.
Who's worse when you ask the one question, Jorrun or Kennedy?
Okay, Kennedy, but that's not.
Get it? Yeah,
that's not a fair question.
I really stacked the deck as soon as I added Kennedy.
Yeah, you did.
Nothing is better. Laughter is a precious gift from God above. And I'm blessed that I'm funny. And I've learned to be more funny.
I've learned to be more funny.
People who appreciate me and give me great big compliments. And every time I know that I'm making someone laugh, and especially on those rare occasions, I treasure them when they said, you really helped me out. Even if it was for a couple hours, it means so much to me. I'm getting choked up. So I'm thankful for all of you. Still 9 of you left. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to address the chat one more time. Also, it's great.
I'm going to look to my left one more time and see. Okay, all right. Well, just address it. But please end this fucking stream. We're at 1 minute. We are at 1 minute. Do you guys want another Mr. Gaholi video after this? Or do you want to wrap it up?
Great type of
all right.
Community where I can go in there and flirt with all the women because I love it. It's me. I'm a flirt.
That's what you are. You're Latin.
All right. Let's see what's left.
Flirting harassment can be such a fun.
Yeah.
Delete your archives, precious.
No, seriously, delete your archives.
Last word. You are greatness. Nice job, Kev. You're so good to me always. You always make me feel so good about myself, and you give me the confidence. Sometimes, you know what? As a content creator, I try something different, especially when it's not Lorne. I worry. Will it get ignored? Will people hate it?
Yes.
Kev's always there for me.
Yes and yes.
Try to avoid sleeping directly on the floor. Tempting.
He's got that futon.
Have a nice glass of wine. I have coconut rum, but I guess try not to drink it alone. I live alone, so that's not wrong. Don't be like Lorne. Thanks for the stream, Jorrun. Bye.
Hey, coconut rum is pretty good.
I love you all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't like
Whoever's
this.
still left, Diane, Cubby,
that.
Johnny, you're the shit. It was a pleasure getting to know you. Here is your rose, frigid. Mwah. Here is your.
And then it just ends. just ends. It just ends. Before we do play that Gaholi video, I've got this. This is from Melancholy Moo. This is sort of kind of bored second channel, and he did something with Perry Caravello watching Jorrun doing. I don't know if you've probably seen this before, but let's watch this. Oh, let me take this down here. Sorry, Tiffany, but I got to take down the beefcake from the screen.
Screenshot.
Oh, she's got the screenshot.
I know.
Yeah. She's.
I know, but that means she's going to leave the stream now because the eye candy's gone. So let's just everyone say goodnight to Tiffany. Thanks, Tiffany, for hanging out. We'll see you on the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the host of the roast tonight, Mr. Jorrun Comedy. Let me begin by saying, friends, Romans, Lornographers, lend me your ears. I come here tonight not to praise Armstrong, but to roast him. Lorne, you're looking a little confused. Those quotes from William Shakespeare, I know for sure you've never heard of him before. It is my pleasure tonight to make fun of this man. And I use the word man as loosely as fucking possible.
He looks like bald down fucking bear.
Why am I wearing shades? My blue eyes are my superpower. So good to be here tonight. Lord, you are legendary for getting people's names wrong. Absolutely legendary. Which is why we now have a member of the community known as Andy Burcat. Ridiculous.
You're not funny.
So, I'm going to help you out. My name is Jorrun. That's Jor rhymes with or and run, which is what you would do if any of us ever came down to Bumfuck Mini to look for your ass.
Not funny.
Absolutely. Not funny. Lorne, let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm better than you in every conceivable way. Does that sound conceited? Does that sound like I'm full of myself? You know, I feel like I was talking about another man that way, but I'm not talking about a man, I'm talking about Lorne fucking Armstrong, which is why I'm trying to get all you guys to call it over.
Where's the punch?
Run down the list real quickly. I'm smarter than you, I'm better looking than you, I have blue eyes. I'm funnier than you, I'm a better writer, singer, songwriter, guitarist, human being. I speak better than you. I'm not a virgin. And, there was one other thing. What is it? Oh, I'm not a fucking pedophile. It gets better and better. I'll get back to this place in a moment.
You need to learn comedy.
People
You need to go to comedy school. You do not
time
comedy
here.
at all.
All right, my good buddy, Mr. Clobbering time. Anybody else?
Nope, no comedy at all.
I'm saying that you're keep your anonymity online. That's cool, man. That's cool. But you're here in person. Take that fucking paper bag off your head. TCAP Recipes, another good friend of mine. TCAP Recipes is here, along with his beautiful little girl. Hi, Chef Tango, so adorable. You're a good girl. Yeah, I see you let you off the treadmill. Very nice. No shedding on the floor, though. I'm not talking about the cute little doggy. I'm talking about your hairy arms. Who else is here? Big Salmon, my buddy Big Salmon. He's a man. He's a fish. And yet I understand the term mermaid is offensive.
You have no fucking comedy.
Barry, calm down.
Shit is so Italian. So Italian. You know,
air conditioner.
Italians are supposed to be confident and manly.
Get an acting class. Get an acting coach. Learn how to do stand-up comedy.
So what I'm saying is, Vince Nicocho must really be a disappointment to your entire race.
Well, I'll take that.
Man, that Vince Nicocho, man, what a jerk. The stuff he said to poor West Most. Damn. He said West Most ancestors must know a thing or two about being lynched. I heard that. I'm like, oh, this guy's a jerk.
This guy's a genuine asshole.
A genuine asshole. He said that about Wes, and this was my response. But then he said Wes needed a haircut, and I'm like, you do not say that kind of things.
You don't say
That
that.
pissed me off. Why?
It's because I'm bald. I think it might be, man. Oh.
Still not.
Lorne. Ember tells me that you hate guys who shave their head, huh?
I make this look
I
good.
make this look good.
4 minutes and 40 seconds, and you're still not
I
funny.
look better bald than you will ever look. I have a funky dent in my head. Yeah, right there. See? Right here, right here. This is the part that hit the ground when Mama dropped me as a baby. Yep. And now you know the rest of the story.
Now we know why you want to be a comedian.
Ember Infierno is here. Muy caliente.
Your mother dropped you on your head.
Ember. The Mexican woman.
George is yelling at him.
I mean, the Mexican woman I dated had a real Spanish name. Kathleen. Ember. Oh, Ember has it. Oh, man. She's beautiful. She's intelligent. She's talented. Got that sexy voice. Got a good heart. Has helped Betty so many ways. What I'm saying basically is that she's perfect for me. Racist? I think that was racist. I think that sounded kind of racist. Which means Lorne approves.
Lorne approves.
Lorne, I'm not saying for certain that you're a racist, but the way you grabbed your wallet when Mr. Gigi walked by does make you an asshole. It really
You gotta go back to comedy school. You suck.
You know, Lorne, one thing that is so amazing about you is you said Emma was your best friend, but whenever your soulmate Winnie would say the most racist things against her because she's Mexican, you'd be like, oh, you shouldn't say such things, lol. Yeah. A woman says racist shit about your best friend and you laugh it off. But somebody calls you fat and you lose your fucking shit.
Go fuck yourself!
You know, Lorne, what's the the Church of God is it's full of beautiful women. I mean that. The church has so many lovely ladies. And the beauty of it all is no one would ever have sex with you in a million years.
That's the beauty of it.
Lord, let me be crystal fucking clear. Before any of them have sex with you, I will have a threesome.
I've been with that porn comedy.
Perry, please be quiet.
Okay, yeah, the porn star, Victoria Gibbons. There's nothing more to be said, all right?
I will.
Okay.
I will.
She was the anal, no joke, the anal gangbang queen. She had the world record for the most.
Oh, you mean Jamie Amy?
No, it was the most. No, because it was very specific. It was like the most anal without lube or something like that. And Perry paid her some money to make sex with her. So, well, I asked. My question to him was, my question to him was, name some women that you've been with who would that would put Jorrun to shame. And I also told him that Jorrun had stolen his. I told him Jorrun had stolen his comedy act and was doing it all over the Northeast to sell out crowds. And then he's calling himself the new king of Fright Night comedy, which is Perry's name. Why would Jorrun do that? So he was already a little bit heated when he started watching this.
So that's how I can say I don't care. I will have sex with 3 women at once before this.
No.
Wait, did I just say that the definition of a threesome is me having sex with 3 women?
That's 4 people.
Today, we find out that Jorrun comedy can't count. Oh no! Thank you. That's my time. Good night.
Good night.
God bless you all. Bye.
Next.
Yeah, Perry didn't like that. Not a fan. Not a fan.
What did you? Pretty good.
What did you want? The roast? It never gets old, but it also never gets good. It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's really, really bad. And every time I watch Jorrun content, I go, "Why did I do this? Well, I'm never going to do this again." And then I go back to watching Jorrun content.
He always sucks you back in.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean?
Well, hold on. I'm just talking about watching his content. You got like a whole other thing going on.
I'm talking about his massage parlor. He, you know.
So we've got some Gaholi to watch here.
G Holy repping all rap, no hip hop.com, and we're about to do some unusual.
Oh no, we got to start with the other one because this one actually this one it surprised me. You'll see why.
G Holy repping all rap, no hip hop.com, and right now we about to get into Jorrun comedy story time comedy sketch. If you want to see me react to anything at all, I'm always in the whip.
Literally anything.
Let's do it. That last skit was so fucking funny, dog. That shit was good. That was some good shit.
He liked Reverend Rose, like loved Reverend Rose. We're gonna see that next. Yeah.
Well, that's because his name is G Holy. He's probably a reverend himself.
Here's the thing, though. I sent it to him, and I sent it to that dude in South Africa. And dude in South Africa hated all 7. I had him watch 7 Jorrun things. He hated all of them except for Reverend Rose. He loved Reverend Rose, and so does Gaholi here. I don't know.
Sorry, the piano version of Bling Bling.
Hi, kids. Would you like to hear a story? Yes! Okay.
I never seen Jorrun comedy face this close up. Feel like you're on drugs right now. I don't know what's happening. Like his bald, like his head. Pause. His head looked totally different. I don't know. Do he always have? Is he always hairless on his face? Something's going on. He look like this. Jorrun comedy just look like this right now. Like dumb. Crazy.
Hey. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there lived a very ugly princess. She lived in a dungeon, which we can all agree is where ugly princesses belong. Anyway, the king's conventionally beautiful daughter wanted to get married, so the king issued a challenge. Whoever could slay...
I think we didn't think this out as far as like ambiance. Like the room is too big for the sound to not come directly through a mic. It's like a whole lot of I hear the room way too much.
A fearsome dragon would get the hand of the princess and half the kingdom besides. Doesn't that sound like a great way to choose the ruler of a country, kids? Yeah!
Oh shit,
of course it is.
The audience is back.
The king congratulated himself on his wisdom. Not only would his daughter, well, the one that everyone cared about, be married off, but the dragon would be vanquished. Because when you're the alpha male, everyone wants to take you down, children. Many knights set off on their mighty steeds to slay an endangered species who was probably...
I think Gaholi was looking around to make sure no one was watching him watch this bullshit.
Yeah. This is the most embarrassing thing you could be caught doing in your car.
No, I was watching porn.
minding his own goddamn business when the very first night, Sir Tom came upon the dragon's cave. Sir Tom in no trouble at all with stealing a treasure from a dragon because he was a bit of a buster. As he rode closer, the cave was warm and dark and quiet. Hey, haunted by a ghost! Brandon, what are you doing?
Well, I saw there was a sketch written, and it didn't have me in it, and I thought it was very scary.
Oh, take off that sheet, young man. This is my solo bit. What's that big yellow spot at the bottom?
That's nothing.
You're not supposed to be on the stage right now. If you get your list of chores done.
I've done everything. Now do I get to become an official member of Funny Please?
Brandon, you know the rules. First, we have to make sure you're a hardworking, reliable, good member of the cast before we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, reason to live.
That was
I'm ready for my pedicure now. You're not wearing the apron.
I hate the apron.
I'll be waiting. Get your ass in gear.
Like some gay innuendo.
You better hurry. He hates to be kept waiting.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna.
I'll tell your mom.
On second thought.
Millennials. They are literally the reason why everything is wrong with the world today. Am I right, folks?
Stefan.
What? Hey, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. You can like the video if you like the video. If you comment, that helps. I appreciate it.
Oh, poor G.
Subscribe if you always want to catch my stuff. And if you want to make sure YouTube doesn't drop the ball on sending you my videos, you can hit the
Hey yo, yeah, Jorrun comedy. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was something. I thought it was getting to something. I thought it was the beginning of something. I thought it was going to grow into something that could be funny. There's a lot of pieces there, but just by the time it unfolded, it was over. Like I got the whole, him being scared and the Gen Z and but I like drawing comedy when he's older and skinnier. He looked fat. A little sick.
Well, he was gonna say fatter.
50-year-old Jorrun. That was.
oh, Mr. Go. Please, let's go back and hear that again.
Skinnier. He looked fat, a little sick, like a thumb. I like. Give me 50-year-old Jorrun. That was 35-year-old Jorrun, possibly. I don't know.
Oh no,
can't tell with him.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's the guy G Holy Reverend.
All right, so now we have to. We got to go to the next one. We got to go to the next one because this is the one. Like I said, man, I sent him a lot of Jorrun stuff, and he was not a fan of any of it except for this.
G Holy repping allrapnohiphop.com, and we're about to do some unusual shit because Jorrun comedy, all he does is unusual shit. So subsequently, I'm doing some unusual shit. But if you want to see me react to anything at all, I'm always in the whip and I'm always playing some shit. Let's do it.
Oh, sweet intro.
It's called The Return of Reverend Rose. The cringe strikes back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jorrun Comedy.
Brothers and sisters, this week I would like to talk to you about something deeply personal to the Reverend. That is the gospel of hip-hop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Now, I cannot lie. You brothers and some of you sisters cannot deny when a woman walks by with an itty-bitty waist and around.
I want to know the extras, right? I want to know, did he pay them or those his friends? Like, I don't know. This is my first thought. Like, hold on. He got extras now. Like, who are these people?
In your face, you get sprung. Yeah. Oh, you know you get sprung. Can I get an amen for that? Amen. Thank you, brothers.
Yes.
It is hard. I know that when you notice the butt is stuffed deep in those jeans she's wearing, you get hooked and you can't stop staring.
Don't do it, Mr. G Holy. Don't do it. Don't do it.
See, comedy is in the details, right? So like, it's always the little stuff that hook you in comedies that you remember forever. The when they start agreeing is hilarious. Like the feedback from the feedback is hilarious.
Was a lie and the father of the lie. And in his book, Cosmo Magazine, he says you're fat. But the Reverend Rose is not done with that.
That's funny. He's funny for the first time.
Overcome with the spirit. Excuse me. Feel the spirit. 36, 24, 36. I say only if she's 5'3".
Yeah, who said feel the spirit?
I was obviously over here.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this shit is good so far.
I am not white.
Now you know what
I'll hire you.
I've never lied to you. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Hallelujah! Oh Lord, I've been tempted by that. You have been tempted by that butt. We've all been tempted by the butt. Tempted by that juicy bubble. Reverend Rose is in trouble. Woo! I can't go. Who else is tired of these magazines saying?
Tempted by that juicy bubble. Reverend Rose is in trouble. Yo, that's like some pimp shit. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I hope I didn't do the funny one first, man. This is funny.
Brothers? Yeah! I say brothers! Yeah! Your girlfriend got the butt! Hallelujah!
What's also funny is there's a woman that they're not even acknowledging in this whole shit, and she's acting just like the men.
Yeah, Jorrun got inappropriate with that lady, and they were no longer friends. She did an interview. The interview that she did with me, yes, the interview that she did with me and Clobber is the reason why the Sheila catfish does not exist on YouTube. Funny enough.
Why? What's the
because Wine Lover got upset and took it down.
Oh.
You kicked everyone out of the Google Drive.
She got a video took down that shouldn't be taken down. So there you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Boot.
The white members of the congregation have to shout, Amen! Amen! I acknowledge you, my brother. Peace also be with you.
Oh, he said something to the black guy there.
So today's sermon was given to us by the great Saint Mix-a-Lot.
Amen!
A lot of Simpson won't like this sermon, but I hope you did. Please, brothers and sisters, join me next Sunday where we do the good news according to Tupac and the letters he wrote to his dear mama. In closing, may the booty be with you.
And also with you.
Amen, brothers and sisters.
That is funny.
Oh, you don't have to watch that, Mr. Holy.
Hey, Jorrun Comedy, this is Perry. Yeah. I hear you're a fan of mine. I inspired you to want to become a comedian, a stand-up comedian. Well, congratulations and good luck. But now you think you're funnier than me? Excuse me?
Who the motherfuckers is having a comedy off?
You think you are, cocksucker? He's a fucking liar.
All right, so I'm gonna cut the coming soon section. Yo, listen, that was funny. I actually might send that to people. Like,
don't do it,
Jorrun
Mr. Jaholi.
Has been known to be cringe, and this is cringe in a great way. Like, I mean, this works on so many levels.
What level? Zero level.
Sober up and then rethink it.
The extras, whoever they were, perfect. Jorrun Comedy, the way his delivery of the lines is hilarious. The set, him being at the pulpit in the small church setting, everything was perfect about this. This is actually funny. I think this could go on TV right now. And it'd be, like, this is better than SNL. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this shit was on SNL, I'd be like, oh.
G Holy, no, stop. You've overplayed your hand. Stop.
What are you on, Mr. G Holy? I thought you was run free, Mr. G Holy. You on the hair on? That sound like hair on talk.
SNL getting a little funny now. I might start watching SNL again. You know what I mean?
Really? Because of Jorrun Comedy? Ellen Cleghorn and Jorrun Comedy.
This is like what SNL needs to be. So shout out to Jorrun Comedy for being funny for once, man. The guy G Holy, Reverend all rap, no hiphop.com.
I mean, that's worth it, right? I do have a funny please video that's 11 minutes, but if you guys want to wrap up now, I'm good to wrap up.
I get what video? Wait, what video?
The title of it I have is Funny Please featuring Jorrun ethnicity based improv. That's what it was. That's what I named it. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming ethnicity
based improv. Yeah, I'm gonna spitball here. So maybe there's some ethnicities in there. Yeah, put it on. Put it on.
Hold on. What is this?
Now it's like a Jorrun stream. All I hear is click-clacking around.
Yeah, just clicking.
This is our spaghetti mustard. Oh, it's Spanish.
I remember this.
Pig Latin.
Japanese. Yeah. The Japanese are famous for their spaghetti westerns, by the way. I don't know if you do this. Do a Swedish western. But no, I'm sold on Japanese already. We're in too deep.
Swahili.
So what I need from you guys
Shut
now
up.
is a name for a Japanese spaghetti western.
Is Jorrun even in this? Hello? Any of the people I'm streaming with? Is Jorrun even in this?
I don't see him.
Well, okay.
No, he's not at the moment.
Yeah, I know he's not in there at the moment, but is he in this? Is he in it at all? I don't remember.
Well, he probably is because he likes to be the hero.
He's just wandering around.
So
yeah.
I did see some. I did see something sexy.
I haven't watched this, but if it's anything like all of his stuff, there's either going to be a genie or there'll be a woman in here soon, and he'll come in at the end, and he'll end up going off with the woman.
Go get the woman.
So,
well, it says.
Go ahead.
It says featuring Jorrun, so he probably does a rap verse at some point in the song.
My name is Jorrun, and I'm here to say I like genies in a
10K a
major
verse.
way.
Now I knew for that first line I needed a line that was really gonna kill it, and that's why I came up with the major way thing. Me and Barney Rubble in that one Flintstones commercial for the cereal. We're the fire.
Oh, Phil Moskowitz. Phil Moskowitz, yeah. Which of course is a very famous Japanese spaghetti western that we're gonna play for you right now. This film, Phil Moskowitz, is gonna star Nathan and myself. Now, fortunately, Nathan and myself, we're fluent in Japanese, right? Fluent. But for those of you who aren't, we have translators. Mara will translate for myself. Stefan will be translating for Nathan. So after
Oh, nice.
Nathan speaks from here. Stefan. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the hit Japanese spaghetti western, Philip.
Hey, so you know when I had a camera crew going to Jorrun's open mic night, and I was a paid camera crew. Yeah, so I had two different people on location, on call. You never knew when he was going to go up. But they started getting suspicious because there's this random guy there, and then video of the event is getting up. So they made him get up and perform one night. and he got up there and he said he just made a poem up. Yeah. He said they made him perform, so he got up there and he just made up a poem. And then they...
What's the problem? Was that person just like loitering and not, patronizing?
He was there recording.
Grab a drink.
They were saying they didn't want him there because he wasn't participating, but isn't that the point of going to one of these things? So they made him get up and perform.
That's really weird. Everyone that Jordan is associated with, it's very, even this place of employment, they're all very weird.
You mean the owner of the massage place that would argue with customers, unsatisfied customers on Google?
Exactly. Yeah.
I would be mad too if I had strange odor.
This is such a beautiful field. Do you want to go for a frolic or a fight?
Where did you?
My guns are empty of their bullets, good sir.
What? I have plenty of bullets and samurai swords here.
It's nice, but not as nice as my submachine gun.
And that's Don. The one person you always hear laughing at these events is Don. Because I think he's the only person there outside of the actual comedy troupe.
What a saint.
Oh, you came from the other village. You're here to take over. Oh.
You hand it all over, I'll get my transformer on your ass.
Isn't the whole point of this comedy is that it's supposed to be you wouldn't say that he's holding a gun, you would say it was something else so that it could change the scene to be something, and that's supposed to be the comedy of it, not just continue talking about guns and so when the guy's doing the slicing, it wouldn't be he's throwing clothes on a clothing line, or you would just make it something else and it changes the scene up while still keeping the concept of the translation thing going.
Yeah, but he's Michael Scott. He's always got a gun. Every scene
he's
made more
an
exciting
FBI.
by a gun.
I'll give you my youngest daughter. I'll give you this poison.
Poison? I have an allergy to poison. Do you have an antidote?
Wow.
Why would I have the antidote? The point of this is to kill you.
You, sir, make perfect sense. I'll be dead in 5 minutes.
Wow.
Jorrun.
Jesus.
That poison didn't do anything. This karate chop might. See.
Yeah.
Japanese spaghetti westerns, they're famous for that. We're going to come up with a fun little game here. I don't know if anybody else was like raised in an older home, but in that older home, in your kitchen, you may have had what's known as a lazy Susan. Kind of put your spices on there or whatever, you spin it around, use it to access stuff.
Oh, there he is.
Remember that we have a game that's about the same name, Lazy Susan. In this, you will see a series of scenes.
People have been trying to find those funny please shirts, and they don't exist. But I would like one of those funny please shirts.
I'd pay top dollar.
The host Jess off to the side is going to be calling this. Oh yes, that's right. As the scene will rotate according to Jess's discretion, really, so we have to be nice to her. For this scene, I just need a noun. Any literal thing at all.
Genie.
World Trade Center.
Cheese.
Left.
Oh.
Yeah, cheese. Right?
What's something we put cheese on?
Croissant.
Crackers.
Countertops.
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 Left. Countertops are in a kitchen. What else can you find in a kitchen?
A lazy Susan.
Left.
Jorrun.
Be careful. Stop.
Coupons.
What's something we can use a spatula on?
Pancakes.
Kinky after hours.
Kinky after hours.
Left.
A butt?
Review.
Cheese.
Left.
Countertop.
Left.
I don't know what's going on.
The amount of booing I would be doing at this point. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but they would charge for people to go to some of these shows.
Jeez, you'd be disappointed if you paid for this.
I always just picture some guy who's maybe kind of down in the dumps right now with his girlfriend. Things aren't going well with them, and he's going to take her out. And maybe things are a little depressing at home, so why not take her to a comedy show? Everyone loves to laugh, and then this is it. This is why your relationship ends because you took her to funny.
Relationship over.
Yeah.
This is like the lunch dates. You take them here to break up with them.
I cannot believe how little respect you have for me that you would bring me in.
Well, that was like Jordan's Valentine's show on March 5th. Because they got snowed. It got snowed out, so they still did the show, but it was on March 5th, and it was still Valentine's Day themed. So I just also like the idea of someone who maybe fucked up Valentine's Day and they wanted a second chance. So they're going to take their lady to a romantic show by a local singer. And then it's Jorrun.
Yeah, I was pretty hurt when I called you having sex with my sister, but this is far worse. There's no way we can come back from this.
I thought you couldn't get any worse, and then you brought me to this non-white guy.
You know how I
when
feel
you
about
know
this,
I'm racist.
Left. Action.
I thought this fondue party would be more exciting.
But
Nobody showed up except all these mice all over the freaking floor. Did you clean?
It's just a compliment to the cheese, Mara.
Yeah, okay, I don't think so. This is disgusting. There's garbage everywhere.
No, it's not garbage.
Use more space.
I need a little mannequin.
Left.
Honey, I stole this countertop from the mediator. It's 150 years old.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. Why are you so holding it? Put it down. Left.
wow.
You're just ready to grab? Just ready spatulas?
What do you think? You want plastic or silver?
Ooh. I think silver might feel better.
Swat flies, flip them, spake them on
Left.
What is this?
I got 2 tickets to Sir Mix-a-Lot this weekend. You in?
Do I take the bus and I came out live?
Yeah? You down?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay, look, the fondue party was a bust night, but check this out.
It's like, is the point of this game not to make anyone laugh for 11 minutes? I don't understand.
I don't know what's going on. Imagine being like, I've had a few drinks over the course of this stream. I can't follow this for shit. And I can't imagine being like actually drunk and like watch. What? I don't know what they're saying. I can't hear them. What's the game? I don't know what's happening. Who's the pinhead? Get the pinhead out of here.
I feel like if with this small of a crew and this small of a group, these games should involve the audience and not just the people up there, because the point of improv is that you're getting. I don't know. I don't like this. When I was in high school, I did drama class, and we did a game called Drama Tag, where there would be two people up and they're doing a scene, and then you tag someone out, and then you could either continue the scene or change the scene. Like, at least do that. But what is this? They're just rotating out, and then like, oh, my word is butt, so I want to say something butt related, and yours is spatula, so we're gonna make a little. That's not comedy. Because you already know the word that you're going to be saying, so then he had that pre-planned thing about the countertop that he stole, then he dropped it, then he moved over, and now he's talking about spatulas. What is this? Why would you do this? Why would you do this and then do this in front of people? Because there's no way you're doing this and going like, holy shit, man, this is really funny. People are going to like this.
And see, the problem with this too, if you went there, there's so few people in the audience there, you couldn't just leave without being noticed. Like,
I'd make a big scene.
Yeah, I drag the chair behind me. Bang, 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 bang.
You have no comedy style at all. No comedy
I turn on the air conditioner as I left.
You're all have rap. Eating
Okay,
that.
no.
Look at this.
Don't worry about that. I've got a new idea. A Gouda party.
Okay, but the rats.
It's on a 50-year-old countertop.
They actually see our Casper heart when you fucking stole from them.
Well, it was either this or the refrigerator, and I just couldn't lift it. The refrigerator's not 50 years old.
I think the refrigerator weighs less than the countertop. That doesn't even make any sense. Is this marble? Left.
Did you know that these spatulas are to make like 5,000 pancakes for the elderly, right?
Left.
Jorrun. Oh, no.
Well, that's thrown out. I told you we can't say that word.
Yeah, but
that word.
I mean, why would you yell fire in a theater meeting?
Well, I'll tell you what, those butts were fire, okay?
You know what they were.
Left.
Okay, honey, listen, I know the past two ideas didn't work out so well, but I have a brilliant one now.
I have a better idea. Let's have a adopt a rat party.
Well, we kind of already have enough, but I put them to use. We are now the proud franchise owners of 3 Chuck E. Cheeses.
Oh! I also stole Don Tissone's wallet. I get a little too excited.
Oh! Oh! Hey-oh! Hey-oh!
Why are they clapping?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's close. One scene closer to being done, and that's what
a good one.
Tony, this is Steve Comedy Group.
Okay,
Funny,
awesome.
please. They're featured
So part
tonight.
of what we do is really influenced by the stuff that you guys say and do. What I'm looking for are 2 super eager, enthusiastic people who I promise will have to say a word. Yeah. There's one. I heard counts. I need one other hero. Give a clap for him, guys. Yeah. What's your name? Brian, thanks, man. We appreciate it. I need one more human, just like Brian is.
Well, semi-human.
Oh, Brian's funnier than funny, please.
Come on.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, come on. Thank you.
I'll go up if I don't have to stand by Jorrun.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Improv is hard.
So this is
to be fair to them.
No, improv.
Everyone.
Improv is hard. It's also like pretty evident that Tegan is the only one that really has like that charisma for this. You know, he's playing the MC. He's just really natural with it. Everyone else seems like they're just following Jordan's lead.
Tegan is the only one that's moving his hands and like moving around. Everybody else is just striking a pose and staying like that. He's the only one with any stage presence.
When you're chiseled marble like Jordan here, why would you do anything other than this pose?
I mean,
that's right. Look at those biceps.
Yeah.
Which way did the gym
go? Step up and over a little bit, right to your right. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Back to this way. Beautiful. You're good. You're good. So.
Did you call him Tummy, please?
This game is going to start. Stephen and Nathan helping Bob and Ryan. What I need for Stephen and for Nathan, can I have a relationship between these two people? They could be relatives, they could be lovers, they could be neighbors, they could be classmates.
Brothers.
Kissing cousins.
Long separated father and son.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
Who's that guy?
I don't know. Guess what? Guess what?
A location that we can fit on this stage.
Street corner. Massage parlor.
Massage parlor.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, look at Jordan.
Whoa, don't do that.
They're fantastic performers, so I'm going to handicap them. In this game, we can't move, like, at all. That's where you guys come in. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. So, Brian, you're responsible for the actions that Nathan will be making, and Papa, you'll be responsible for Stefan's actions.
Oh, you're like posing my
Absolutely, and this is quite simple. I can tell Papa that Stefan really wants to wave to our enthusiastic audience. Could you just help Stefan wave? Just grab him. Yeah, he can wave. Think of like a mannequin doll. You have to physically, like, you know, like a marionette puppet.
I don't think you understand.
Yeah. Now, Brian.
I ain't touching Jordan. I'm going back to my seat if that's me.
He said that they would just have to stand there and not need to do anything, but that man is clearly having to touch Jordan. That's something. That is the opposite of nothing. That is something, and it's something that I don't want to do.
Can you throw a baseball real fast? Can you throw a baseball? Yeah! All right. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, a long-lost father and son reunited at a massage parlor.
Well, fancy seeing you here after 20 years.
How have you been?
I'm good. Dad, I'm flattered. Fuck you, Dad! 20 years! Damn it!
Listen.
It's the funniest thing so far.
Hit me, tough guy.
Is it? Tell me, no.
Yeah.
Why? What's funny
Because
about
it's
it? What has been
subversive.
funny about it?
It's subversive because it's a father and son meeting for the first time in 20 years, and so it twists what you were thinking. None of that. We were just talking, and the last thing you were talking about how they should do something that's the opposite of what's the obvious thing to do. Right there, that was the opposite. That what was funnier than that? I want to hear what was funnier than that. I'm defending my position.
The guy saying that he was AKA or allegedly a human. That was way funnier than anything that's happened in this. They're at a massage parlor, so they set a scene, right? They set a scene, and the scene is massage parlor. What did they do with that setting? What did they do with it? As soon as he said, "Nice to see you," he touched Jordan turned it to a gay joke, and then said, "Fuck you," and completely forgot about the reason for the scene. Bullshit. This is bullshit. There's nothing funny about it, and you are a fucking clown for saying it was funny. That's funny about this. You're stupid bullshit.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fine, Wes. It would have been funnier if they were kissing cousins. Fine. Jesus Christ.
Just say another big word, Eel. Bring what you think.
Apoplectic.
See, there you go. That's why you're here. Let me hit the. There we go.
Cha-ching.
Oh my God, that's terrible! But fuck you, right in your face, in your mouth! I'm here for a massage, how about you?
I honestly, I don't know, this Parkinson's taking over me, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
I should have had a V8.
Oh my
I
God.
grew beer for you.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, you can't go with shit.
That's not true! Boy, if I could kick you, I would right now. Oh, I want to kick you so bad.
Oh no.
Boom! Yeah! That's where that came from! Oh, you think so? I think I'll kick you again. Boom! Boom! Donkey kick! Boom!
A little high this time.
Wow.
I don't think you can. I don't think you have it in you.
No, this is funny, Wes. You'll just told us. You're
Yeah.
mistaken.
Everyone, I want everyone to remember that on April 28th, the year of our Lord, 2025, Ilrig at 7:20 p.m. Pacific, 10:20 p.m. Eastern said this scene was funny, and then he had reasons why he thought it was funny.
That's right, damn straight. Stand by it.
Someone smart with audacity might come along and sip that out.
I'm Team Jorrun tonight.
That was painful. What did you guys? Oh, you know what? Fuck it.
Do you believe that you respect women?
Not enough.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own
Jorrun.
me. Don't say I can't go with other boys.
So, anyone who's wondering, after Jorrun got popped, he took down the Jorrun Comedy Channel, but he couldn't lose all because he was going to come back. He was plotting a comeback, so he just changed the name to JC and took down his.
Like Jesus Christ, because he's going to rise again after 3 days.
Yeah, like the phoenix on his wall when he came back as Steer Music, rising from the ashes of the old Jorrun Comedy Channel.
And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say.
Even Scarlett, who is a little bit more, well, Scarlett gets drunk and then you get to see the real Scarlett, and it is into me.
You fool. So the reason why this is I really appreciate this is because the video we just watched, he was talking about how he's editing videos now, and don't expect him to be on Scarlett Ebony level. And after Scarlett heard what he had been saying about her on the calls, he actually got Scarlett Ebony who hadn't made a video in a long time to make a new video, and this is it. So he did inspire someone with this little speech. Make content about me. Make it about me. Make fun of me. Call me Tommy, please. It doesn't matter. Fucking make fun of me. You know nothing.
Oh my God! What in the fuck are you even talking about? No, she's not, Jorrun. She's not. She's being nice to you. Again, you don't understand that. Scarlett gets drunk, and then you see the real. How the fuck do you even know that?
I think it's very creepy.
The original.
I don't know.
The original
baffles me. This is all baffling. That's why I'm I have nothing to say because I'm not able to process this.
Yeah.
It's the first time I heard this stuff, so I'm just I'm thinking about all these things he's saying. This is disgusting.
And Scarlett left a comment on this video too, and to paraphrase, she basically says that the conversation on her end was just harmless, mindless banter. And
no, she was into him. You could tell.
Was not.
Why else would she asked? But hold on, she asked if she wanted him to get a light. She was like, "Hey, should I get a light so you can see it better?" You're gonna tell me that's not hitting on him? What are all those roses that she was putting in chat? Are those free? Those are free. Okay.
That's incredibly sexual, and nothing to do with anything that we talk about.
Then Scarlett gets drunk and you see the real her, and he said, and it is into me.
Right.
Because the
Genies
real her
are personified.
Well, I thought the real her wasn't even her. She's just a sexual beast, and it is into me, if you know what I mean. But I couldn't see that because
whatever was in his head was in his head. So, yeah, she didn't fall in love with the old. Jorrun, Scarlet Ebony did not fall in love with the old Jorrun charm. I know, shocking that she didn't, but yeah, Scarlet missed out. Scarlet missed out.
I don't mind saying that because there are plenty of receipts to steal your word on my.
That was my word.
That's
my word,
guys.
George.
So
I can
fucking
laugh a little
stupid.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, receipts.
There's no receipts, Jorrun. She was like saying Lorne quotes back at you. That's not a receipt. She didn't email you. She didn't. She wasn't in your DM.
Hold on, Johnny. Hold on, Johnny. We're trying to end the stream, and you're bringing up brand new concepts like wish maxing. Because here's the thing, and this is Jorrun already had a plan on what he would do if he got his wishes, and that was something he did talk about. Because the last thing you want to do is find a genie bottle, rub it, and then you ever pull up to the drive-through menu and you've been there a million times and they ask you what you want and you're like, you don't know, right? So Jorrun rubs a bottle, that genie comes out and she says, what's your first wish? He's not going to be like you other motherfuckers who ask for something stupid. He knows exactly what order to ask his wishes. Now, wish maxing, that sounds like maximizing your wishes, maybe get more wishes. Are you pooling your wishes together with other people? Like,
no, Wes, you don't know anything about wish maxing. Jesus, do you think Jorrun has a retire? Do you guys think Jorrun has a retirement plan? Because I don't think he does, but he has a genie plan.
I think his retirement plan is genie maxing. Okay, Genie, take care of me financially for life. That's wish one. Yeah, he does have a retirement plan. You stupid fuck. I'm talking about it. It's called wish maxing. Yeah. Johnny, I apologize. He knows a lot of big
sorry,
words.
Johnny.
You don't know shit. You don't know shit about maximizing a wish.
Johnny, I'm a little tipsy right now. I'm not in my right state of mind. I'm so sorry, Johnny.
What you gonna ask for? Infinite wishes? You can't even get that, you stupid motherfucker. You just wasted one.
Just fucking.
Yeah, that is. This is clobber. Because you know it's rare, clobber dunking on someone, but he really did not like Jorrun after all that shit came out. Oh,
she was in the comment section.
Yeah,
responding. That's not a receipt, and that doesn't show interest. It's somebody being nice to you.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
All
right,
that video.
guys. I think that's it. Il, did you have anything that you wanted to say? You were on a roll earlier.
I was. I don't know. That was exhausting. That was terrible. I feel like Perry. You know.
What a waste of time.
What a waste of time. I just wasted 3 hours of my life.
3 hours. You could have been doing absolutely anything, and we watched Jorrun content that he didn't even want to make. We said he was only doing it for loneliness. Why are we all watching it? Lonely. Well, I learned about wish maxing, so I already feel like I came out ahead because it makes me realize that you do have to plan ahead, because when you get that first wish, everyone knows you've got minutes to make that wish. Guys, they're not going to let you make a wish and then you get to come back tomorrow. That's what a lot of people don't understand. This is magic, right? Like, you have a limited amount of time. So it's r/wish maxing.
Someone make that, please.
Yeah, it's just so good off the pot.
And then, of course, happy birthday to Nico the dog, who turned 2 on April 21st, because unlike Sloth Cat, Nico the dog had the good sense to be born the day after Hitler. Again, happy birthday to Nico the dog. And then one last one, guys. Yes, is Crystal still making videos about me 5 years after I've last seen the psycho? Absolutely. Why would she talk about her baby daddy and her 2 kids she lost to the government when she can make videos about me? But you cannot go and tell her that she's obsessed with me, because that makes her very upset when people do that.
Don't comment and say I'm obsessed when you're literally the one coming onto my page to comment. You don't sound smart when you comment.
Oh, consider yourself told.
Wise words.
Yeah,
Wise
you don't
words.
sound smart. Don't tell her she's obsessed. All right, Cornville 3, when are you streaming again?
This Wednesday. This Wednesday.
With Lockhart?
With Lockhart.
Yeah, was it the true? What is it? What are you doing?
We haven't decided yet. Like we usually decide.
Oh my
about
God,
10
bro!
minutes
Spit it out.
before we go live. So.
Wait, is it the true crime thing? Are you doing Lorne stuff? Like, give us an idea.
Oh, we might do some Lorne stuff. I think.
Oh my
God! At this stage, let's just see
Wow,
what
sounds
happens.
like you've really
man.
got it hammered out.
I don't want to lock us into it.
You'd be down 2 wishes already by now because you have no plan. You don't know what the fuck. To do.
Yeah. No wish maxing. No wish maxing.
No wish maxing.
Il, when's your next video about the predators that you're attracted to? When does that come out?
Excuse me? What?
I thought that's what. From the name, I thought that's what it was.
Hard on predator. No, I go hard on predators. You get hard for predators.
Exactly.
That's where you're getting this confused. At some point in time, there will be another video, probably with an asterisk next to it.
All right.
And remember, guys, if you're going to cheat on me, don't do it in public. It's
All right. Yeah, thank you everyone. And next time we're gonna do the Kennedy. We got to do the Kennedy Jordan stream. I think I'm ready. In 2
Sure.
months. Jesus. In 2 months.
Oh Jesus.
That one might actually kill me. That one I might not survive.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, reason to live.
Hey girl, what's up? I like to get you on the floor so I can funk with you, you know? Baby, you don't have to be shy. Just follow me. I'll show you what I mean.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
You come out here on the floor. Always think that you're in the know, but baby, all that cold and fancy clothes only means you're putting on the show. Yeah.
Well, hold it, girl. Take off that fancy wear. Just lift your thoughts, lady. Yeah. Come on, girl. Let's get down. Baby, let's do it to that funky, funky sound.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.